And we're back. Crits-N-Giggles, the comedy first actual play podcast where the crits are optional and the giggles are mandatory. I'm your host, as always, the GM, DK, and then I'm joined by the star-studded cast of gladiators, starting from my right here, Eartria, played by Cece, Slippy, played by Ika, Hagra, who is currently AFK, that's why there's this angsty teen vampire girl. We're going to move past that, played by the notorious Bilo, and then our new player at the table, Chrysanthemum, played by Teddy, Umbral Teddy. And with that, I'm going to get into a quick recap of what happened last session, assuming I can remember. Anyone else, feel free to jump in and fill in any blanks. But we got a lot of exposition done with Eartria speaking to Schumann, getting all her questions checked off her checklist, learning a bunch of new details that I am too mentally fatigued to try to recall, and if you need it in the recap, well then you should have watched last episode. It's on YouTube. Go to the YouTube. Anyways, and after that, Eartria went on a scolding spree where she reminded everyone the situation that everyone is in, which was really fun. But that wasn't, going to stop everyone from having their jollies. And, what's done is done. So now we have Chrysanthemum newly clad in some fresh new duds. We have Slippy being a tour guide of sorts for the island. And Hagra has seemingly meandered off to do her own thing and will likely be popping in here in a little bit. That said, we left off with everyone heading back to the Face House, where they were going to
go...
Oh, go ahead.
We did go talk to the Emperor.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's important.
Yeah.
Do you wanna recap a little bit of that? Just help a brother out? Throw me a life preserver?
Yeah, the gang kind of went, we spoke with the Emperor and reported the ambushes that happened. He was concerned to hear this and was frustrated with the lack of sort of movement in the case of Allison being kidnapped. And he got to meet Chrysanthemum, and Eritrea also told him, hey, maybe don't be, super trusting, because, there's stuff going on, and we don't know who's cool. And I think that was the most important bits. And then we went back to the house.
Thank you.
We Emperor Josh got really down about, the trusting thing, and then we all consoled him.
The group hug is a very important detail of this. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Total bonding moment.
But he's a giant, so we were all just hugging his legs.
Yep. It'd be like that.
Yep.
The only one there who wasn't there for hugs was Hagra, and that's okay. We don't need anything.
The Emperor's probably extra upset.
Yeah, he's just this is of all the times to get hugs.
We all leave, and then the second that we leave, he just slams the throne. It's like, my lord, what's wrong? Hagra wasn't there to hug me.
Yeah. She denied me. Alright. Well, then that's where we're going to pick it up. Y'all are back at the Face House, getting ready to pick a room for Chrysanthemum. Maximum. Like, what?
We're outside the Face House. Chrysanthemum is going to go, is this where we're sleeping?
Yeah, I guess this is, this is where we'll be sleeping later tonight. Do you want to come in and meet everybody?
Sure. You notice Chrysanthemum is looking up at the top of the house while we're going in, just checking the outside lining.
It's fun inside. There's probably you haven't seen them yet, but there's some little critters running around.
Yeah. Let's get inside.
Sweet. So y'all are gonna head in to the doors. Let me just snag everybody. Everybody living now. Copy.
Is that like everybody scream?
I was actually doing a System of a
Everybody-
Down song.
Why?
Oh.
Why are you making those chants like that? SIMP scrolls.
Yeah.
You can only do 6 seconds of it for legal reasons.
Sorry, CC. I reached into your brain without consent.
Is that a Bilo?
Oh, is it?
Yes, I'm here.
Yay!
Hello.
Yay!
We are live.
I'm done squeezing salt out of cucumbers.
Word.
What?
Excellent. You're
I'm
reactive.
making
by the
Asian
way.
cucumber salad, by the way.
Yeah.
I gotta change my fugi real quick. I am a small 5'1" vampire, not
Yep.
the correct woman.
Not the correct
He's
woman. Spoken
a
like
certain
true
crocodile's biggest fan. She's a certain crocodile's idol.
What is this one? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you would love Oh, whoa.
Yep. Sorry, y'all are in there now.
Very good. Did that my thought process just went bye.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I think you'll really like Bud and oh my god, what is wrong with me?
You're
Bud.
too cute. That's what's wrong with you.
Oh,
It'd be
you're
like
making me
that.
blush. And Belle. You'll really like Bud and Belle. Belle and Bud.
Yeah. Come over here, and I grab Chrysanthemum's hand and walk this way.
So y'all are heading over. Let's see here. So we do have a Hagra back. We can. Oh, what's the words I'm looking for? Y'all do see Hagra just hanging out. Hagra, what have you been up to while the others were outside doing stuff and getting acquainted with Chrysanthemum and all that? What's Hagra been
Making
doing?
cucumber salad, man.
All right, so Hagra straight up is trying veggies for the first time, and
She's gotta feed her. She's gotta make sure her dragon's got a balanced diet.
oh shit, it's for the
Her.
babies. That's
Yeah.
cute.
It's literally just her throwing stuff into a container and putting sauce on it and giving it to him.
Hell yeah,
It starts shaking it with her whole fucking body.
right.
Just pulverizes the cucumbers into nothing.
Mm.
Eritrea like rushes over to her dragon and it's like, "Oh, I've missed you. What have you been up to? Hi."
And it just kind of like runs up your leg and into your arms and just kind of latches onto your shoulder.
Oh.
Just kicks it.
Oh,
I pick up my dragon
Later.
and hand it to Chrysanthemum.
Before you can hand it off, it starts frantically digging through your pockets.
I take out a gold piece.
It latches onto it immediately, and then it's completely complacent and ready to, compliant and ready to send it go wherever you send it. So you're handing it over to Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, with the gold piece in its little hand.
Oh, it's not letting go.
Chrysanthemum holds the ball of holding, and kind of runs her fingers around the scales, and I don't know how well everyone else can probably give scritches to a dragon, but if you've had hard skin before and then got something equally as hard and gave it scritches, you'd be able to see that it is much better for those scritches than most others. So getting between those scales, getting the nice scritches out, the ball of holding. Oh, the ball of holding was because it was holding onto a gold piece, and in my head I imagine it was just swirling around the gold piece, just never letting go.
Just like in a
Oh,
ball.
it's
just a ball of
That's
holding.
cute.
That is cute, yeah.
And she's just giving scritches to the dragon. Like, I've never seen one so small before.
This is a baby.
I was talking about a baby. Usually a baby dragon's the size of this house.
Oh, uh, I'm glad that our dragons are a little bit different because I don't know where we'd keep them.
Yeah, our dragons reside in the ocean.
You know, Ika, that is a good point of question. The ball
Yeah.
of holding.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, Teddy was clarifying was that.
Yeah, you just clarified it.
It was that the dragon balled
Yeah.
up holding the gold coin, so he was just giving it a cute little nickname.
The Dragon Ball of holding.
At first, I thought you were talking about the
Yeah.
bullshit sack, and I was like, "Wait, no, it's a bullshit sack. That's trademarked.
No,
That's gonna be
no.
merch one day." I got
The bullshit sack, TM.
Mhm.
You put a D20 in the middle, and it's a dragon on a ball sing that just spins around it.
You know, Slippy, I think that's actually a good point. Our dragons aren't gonna stay this little forever. Where are we gonna keep them?
Oh yeah, I don't know like when they're adults, but I mean when they grow up a little bit more, we got that nice pen outside.
That's true. Yeah. I guess we'll have to talk
Chrysanthemum's gonna
to.
look over. Sorry.
I guess we'll have to talk to the Emperor about it. You know, because if they get as big as Fairglaw, then well, the dragon pen won't be enough.
Yeah,
Well,
but for now they're just cute little things.
and they're all just writhing and having a good old time. Precious walking up to Hagra. It's just like, "Mother, you're home. How I've longed and missed you."
She is immediately scooped up and tucked in onto Hogger's shoulder beneath her hair.
Completely limp noodle. Goes with it. Makes a great accessory. This is all I ever want. Thank you, Mama.
Where's your brother? Where's the dragon?
Oh, he's
All right.
upstairs in your room, I'm
The
sure.
Russian has left me. Me. Where is your brother?
Oh, I believe he's upstairs somewhere, probably in your room. I know you charged me with keeping an eye on him, but he's very inquisitive, and I just couldn't be bothered. I did my best, but once they went upstairs, that was kind of all she wrote.
Oh, Brescia. What? I gotta mute. I'm sorry. I am very non-Russian today. 2 seconds.
That's okay.
Play without me.
I got you. So you guys are all messing with your dragons. What's the move? I think y'all were heading towards Bell and Bud and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chrysanthemum. This room is where Belle and Bud stay.
Oh, well, all right. I'd be happy to meet them. But she's gonna use Eritrea as like a barrier between her and the door. She's starting to get a little nervous meeting another person.
Mm-hmm.
Tria's kind of like glancing over her shoulder, like, it's a weird spot for you to be to meet a person. Hey, Belle, Bud.
Oh, yes, darling. They come out. You see a woman, muscular build, decently tall, probably around like 6'2". She's battle clad in like an armor bra and an armor skirt. She's very much a nothing can slow me down type of warrior. It is functional, but she also wants to slay. So you see her, and then less imposing is a halfling man with just shaggy brown hair, humble clothes, looks more like a farmer than a warrior. But yeah, they come out, and Belle's going to be like, "Oh, is this the new recruit?"
And she's gonna see that uh they're actually really friendly, and she's gonna step a little bit out to the side and be like, okay, hello. I'm Chrysanthemum.
Truly a pleasure to meet you. You were word travels fast around here on the Isle. You were one of the ones who helped Court with that ambush, correct?
Yeah, I was I was a part of the squad that was impromptu made there with Saisho or Captain.
Oh.
Oh my God, why did that come up with that Captain? And she points to Hagra.
Ah, yes, the captain. Interesting. Belle says, looking somewhat offended, but also not. It's going to be like, yes, obviously. Well, I'm glad that you were able to do what was needed to be done. I'm very excited. We have the week three of the games coming up very soon, so it's going to be a lot of prep work for you all. I don't think that you're on the docket yet, so you don't have as much to worry about, but it never hurts to get in your reps, so consider training with these others as needed. The Face House, I'm sure the others will get you up to speed on the politics of the game and what it means to earn notoriety and title shots and the Give All tournament and all of that good stuff. Or the Try Hard tournament, I apologize. If as long as you see a room, y'all notice and look around the signs. There have been like nameplates that have been updated outside the doors of each room to show who the occupant is. Any that read unclaimed, feel free to take those rooms. But yeah, this is your home now. And we have a kitchenette over there to the north and plenty of food. Bud just went shopping because all the other stuff was spoiled with fruit flies. You can see Bud still shaken up about that. And unfortunately, I have to sit out these next few games for a while. Um, but I have the utmost faith that y'all will make Æther Isle shine.
Why do you have to sit out?
Oh, just personal reasons mostly. Um, and then Bud's like, we can tell him. Belle's like, well, I did want to make it a more formal announcement type thing, but, we're expecting a child, she announces.
Belle!
I
Oh my
know.
goodness!
I never wanted one, but here we are. I I I do aspire to help bring Clan Fiasco back to power, so this is a good way to do such. And I just wish it wasn't in the middle of I wish it could have been like an off-season thing. This would have been great because I was so ready for my rematch with Hex this time around.
Well, congratulations!
Thank you.
Flippy does a flip, and then and then asks what I I have a question, but I don't know how appropriate it is to ask
Hmm.
about the baby.
By all means.
How does the curse affect children of gladiators?
Where's my tension music? No, I'm just,
Oh.
it is a it is an uncomfortable subject in that our baby will be born without the curse, which means we can go on to live forever, and our baby won't. They will be susceptible to any mortal felling as any mortal would. So it's okay to ask, but it is something that one of the main reasons most gladiators don't have children. Um, but I mean, who can resist? And she gestures over to Bud. He's just sitting there brewing a tea. Huh?
Slippy goes up and tries to take a Belle's hand in
She will let
hers.
you. Absolutely.
and says, it'll be a wonderful blessing, and I'm happy and sorry.
It's quite all right. And there is always the opportunity that should we break the curse, we can return to our mortal lives. I don't know if that's the case, but as I often say,
Slippy
one has to hope.
Slippy looks back at the others and kind of says, "We must break the curse."
Of course.
Sure. I'm sure we'll find a way to break it. But
Hagra seems to like zone back in. It's during the whole conversation, her eyes had glazed over and she was elsewhere for a very long time.
ADHD moment.
No
Sorry,
worries.
what are we talking about? What is going on?
they're having a kid.
Yep.
Oh.
Belle's pregnant.
You mated.
Exactly.
Well,
Propagation is the usual necessity for that type of activity.
Yes.
It is good you are furthering your species.
Absolutely. The idea and the hope is that I can restore Clan Fiasco, who was all slain in a massacre many, many years ago, but something that maybe this new life can... This is the first step to building out a new army. And I think we're going to do great. Between the balance and peace of Bud and my absolute savage mania, I think that we will make some wonderfully berserk children.
I think you guys will be great parents, and you're both very, very nurturing, and Bud has a lot of experience just taking care of things.
Yeah, what's a baby but just another animal, you know? Exactly, honey.
Yeah.
This is why you're the one.
Speaking of which, Bud,
Yeah.
I talked to Schumann.
Oh, yeah.
He said that the car duos, seem like tired and lethargic, and maybe they need some toys for entertainment to lift their spirits.
Oh.
And he also says, and she kind of inches closer just a little bit. He also wanted me to tell you that the rooster near crows.
You're kidding me. I mean, that makes sense. That's what roosters do, he says as he's like aggressively winking because he gets the signal, but he's not as subtle as you.
Sentimum's confused and then remembers, oh, roosters, yeah.
So yeah, Schumann's been a little busy.
Awesome. Well, I can get started whipping up toys, or I should really go assist with the rooster and their crowing, because they need a lot of vocal coaching during the crowing process. And he just keeps winking and winking.
Slippy winks back,
Yeah.
forgetting what the wink was about. He's winking
winks.
to
Right. Well, if that's what you feel like you should do, I'm sure he would welcome you.
I can bring my supplies to create some tools, some toys for him, whilst helping the crow. I mean, the rooster.
Uh-huh.
Damn it! Oh, I always get my birds mixed up.
Are you not an ornithologist either?
Oh, I mean, I dabble in all. I'm an animalologist, if I had to put a name to it. There is not a being on this planet that I can't at least figure out. It's just kind of my
Ornithologist?
calling. Yeah, they like study ornaments.
No, they study birds.
Oh, then I could be considered a type of ornithologist. But yeah, my domain is really just all living beings.
Since you know about all living beings, do you have any idea what's in the ocean?
Ooh,
Tuppy says, I know. Fish.
There is absolutely fish in the ocean. Correctly said.
Chrysanthemum was gonna go, I know.
What
Fish snacks.
Fish snacks.
Dangerous little things.
Also
Cheesy
correct.
wonders of death.
Oh,
I like their
no.
teeth.
I think you're talking about crackers, which is cool.
Well,
But we
they
don't.
do smile back, but not that way.
Wait, so you're familiar with like sentient crackerfish?
Is there non-sentient crackerfish?
Oh yeah, there's these, and he actually whips out a bag of goldfish, and he's just like, "These ones are the Parmesan." No, it's okay. Jesus, sorry, my bad. You want some? I wasn't trying to hog them all. I was planning to share. He holds an open bag towards you, and you just see what would appear to you like smaller, assumedly dead versions of what you're used to seeing.
She's gonna hesitantly reach her hand, like taking it back every few seconds to just barely make any distance, and then finally reach in and then pick one up.
You try it,
Oh.
it's just a plain, or if you try it, you find it's just a
Yeah.
plain saltine cracker. Like,
Oh. Okay. Your people are dangerous.
interesting reaction to crackers.
Oh, and she smacks her forehead. That's right. Different world. These are 50 times bigger and could swallow a human whole.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, we have some pretty big fish in our ocean.
Airtree's gonna take like a small handful and feed it to Theodore as she listens to the information that I hope Bud is about to give.
Yep. As you hear it crunching and munching, Bud continues to speak, and he was like, "Yeah, so underneath each of the isles lies an aquatic guardian. Um, I've never been able to see much beyond the surface, the large eye that watches, but there is once I was out just watching the ocean, and I was able to see a large, scaled back with a huge dorsal fin, but sharp. It wasn't wide. It came to a narrow point. Seemed very dynamic and streamlined, um, and very short. It wasn't super tall. It just went the whole length of it, kind of like a little mini mohawk. Um, Spines around, and an orangish hue to the scales. Um, it looked beautiful. It looked like a sunset. But that's
Did
the
you
only
say
glimpse I
it
ever
was?
saw.
Did you say it was like a humpback whale?
No. I just saw like the hump of its back. Sorry, don't mean to misspeak.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. No, I could see that. Probably about that size. Maybe larger. I don't know. It's really hard to tell depending on how far it is out on the ocean line without being right next to it. I know that the eye that you see every now and then when you're crossing the isle is pretty indicative of something large. My estimations are that it would be probably about the size of the little inlet that we're on now, the where the face house, this little mass of icy land before going to the mainland.
And
Yeah,
that's huge.
yeah, it's massive. That's just based on the circumference of the eye. Eyeballing it too, I couldn't get firm measurements, but you know, it was at least.
Eyeballing.
I didn't even mean to do that. He's so funny without even trying, Bill says.
Flippy is like, maybe there's a giant sea monster out there?
Oh yeah, 3 of them actually, one under each isle. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't been to the other isles enough to see theirs, but they we've only ever seen them watch. So I don't know if they have a function from the chairman. I don't know if they're innate to this land. I don't know, were they lifted from a place and immortal? I have no idea.
Do you think I'll get to fight them?
I
Chrysanthemum
personally would
is-
hope not.
Chrysanthemum's drooling at the thought of the giant sea monster after eating that lobster.
Yeah, nice. Valid. I would implore y'all to not attack the wildlife if you don't have to, but I understand circumstance calls for circumstance. I'm just always going to be that guy. Just don't kill animals, and, unless you have to. But it's just such a bad look.
Do you think the eye looks at all like the scrying eyes that are around?
Oh, not even. No,
Okay.
it looks organic. It doesn't look mystical. It just looks huge.
Maybe Divinity might know more. She's been to like every plane.
That's fair. She very well could. She can bamfin it out of anywhere. That's a pretty good talent to have for knowledge acquisition.
Chrysanthemum trying to think about it and then goes, Bamf?
Yeah, just kind of like...
Like bats?
No, kind of more just like teleporting in and out of existence in one spot and appearing in another.
Oh.
Teleportation.
She looks over to Hagra. Can you do that?
And like what?
Can you... Bamf?
I do not have any magic, no.
Oh.
As you say that, Hagra, you hear a voice in your head. No magic at all. And that's it. That's all you hear.
She rolls her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Just because I have a god in my head does not give me magic. Shut up.
Are you talking to yourself again?
No, I am talking to the beast beneath the world.
Oh, right. That's vastly more terrifying.
He likes
Beneath
to
the
pipe
world?
up every so often and make comments. I do not think a unknowable creature of world making and world ending would be so aggravating.
You think
Yeah,
to
does that
know
mean-
me, you hear in your head. You think... And then, in mid-sentence, it just stops, and you can't explain why. He was about to go off, and then it just stopped.
Oh, I was about to get lectured. Something shut it up.
You think it would have better things to do than to like watch you and be in your head?
No. It probably
Oh.
really doesn't.
Now you can feel mental claws trying to get into your psyche, trying to reestablish that connection, and they seemingly can't.
This is weird.
And then...
I might have to find a mystic of some sort, someone who could... I don't know. Explain to me what this creature is trying to do inside me right now.
And as you're saying those words, your golden god blood, you feel... So, you remember your ritual that you did with Eden?
Yes.
You're going to feel a slight tingle in that slice, even though it's mostly healed over now. Like, this was last week during the games, and you're going to feel like, even though the wound is closed, you feel almost like an insatiable itch, but you're not going to scratch it, but you feel something tingle there as you're thinking about consulting somebody about this endeavor.
I should talk to Angus.
Or Eden.
Eden.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was reading the word Angus. I was reading the word Angus on the board
Yeah.
over here, and I was like, it's the AE that threw me off because that's how Eden's name also starts.
Yep. It's the
I should
worst.
talk to Angus. I need to tell him I'm going to kill him today.
Yeah. I need Angus to
Kristen?
die.
Chrysanthemum
actually-
walks up to Hagra and holds out a piece of the candy rope.
Oh, well, thank you. I do not like the sugars of this world. If it is not fruit, I will not eat it.
Oh, it's not of this world.
The point still stands. I do not like, and she pokes at it. What is that word? Irtria, what are these little things called?
Candy?
Yes. And I do not like candy.
Oh, okay. She like rolls it back into her bullshit sack.
Well, actually, Chrysanthemum, it is probably a good idea for you to meet Angus too. So, Hawker, if you want to tell him that you're gonna kill him today, now's a good time.
Oh, I heard my name 3 times. I'm like Beetlejuice, and yeah, how are you guys doing? Come running up the stairs. Oh, this new statue person. Just sniffing all up on you.
This one ran inside when I was first here. She's just gonna look down at the pig.
You have new clothes. Look at you. The first time we met, you was stark naked, but look at you, so reformed now. Oh, this slay, yeah. Do you want to drink alcohol with me? Come along. And he darts over to the bottles and starts just rummaging through. You can hear him clanking around, and he just uncorks one with his mouth and deep throats it and turns his head up and drains the bottle. Okay, yeah, now it is party.
Angus, it's not even 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, yeah. It's time to raven.
Chrysanthemum's gonna look inside and she's going to grab a bottle. Can I grab a bottle of wine if it's in here?
Yeah, absolutely. There is definitely wines. There's red wines, there's white wines, there's Cabernets, Pinots.
She's going to grab a dry purple wine, and she's going to, with one swift motion, uncork it, and just sniff the inside and go, she's like confuzzled by the smell.
Some people take it from her.
Oh,
Smell it.
What happened? It smells like normal wine, but she's confused about it. What's wrong with it?
It's rotten. I mean, on purpose.
What?
Yeah,
Why do you have rotten
purposely-
grape juice?
We spoil it so that it makes us feel weird.
You spoil grape juice to make you feel weird?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it is kind of strange, but we spoil other things too, not just grapes.
She's gonna take it and be really nervous about it. Is it a good weird?
Oh, for most people, yeah. I mean, some people get a little rowdy when they drink too much, but I think you'll be fun.
Like captain. And she's gonna think back, and it's her captain who would drink constantly while on the job. And she's gonna be like, I need to be like captain. Actually, she will silently say, I need to be like captain. And she thinks about how her captain can down the whole bottle in one go, and she's going to attempt to down the whole thing in one go. Like captain.
Fuck yeah.
Sylvie says out loud, not again. You drink the whole thing.
What do you mean again?
I will say, as you down it, can you make me a strength reaction roll? We're gonna make this an action roll. You're actively choosing to do this to yourself, you menace. Let's do it justice.
First the moonshine, now a bottle of wine.
We're gonna say DC 14, not too high.
Yeah, but don't you worry. We're applying character engine updates.
I will also say you have advantage because you're 2,000 pounds, and because of that means you have a higher tolerance for alcohol because of just Stone alcohol by volume.
It's gonna get hard to get anything into your blood when
Yeah, when you haven't
you're
any.
stoned. Oh,
Didn't this
Another
happen the
crit.
last time that you moonshined?
yeah,
You
this
did that
happened
shit?
the last time.
Fuck me,
Oh
dude.
my god.
That's
This is-
bonkers. So
This is
okay,
a filthy crit of 9 and 9, 2 and 2.
yeah, that's fucking nutty, man. Okay,
All right,
okay.
they never get drunk.
Yeah. Honestly, canonically, with 2 crits resisting, you can't get drunk. You can get
Oh
at
no, it's
best,
canon now.
you can get at best a slight buzz, but I'm gonna say a stone gargoyle is immune to the effects of extreme alcohol poisoning. So you can
Where are my
basically
notes?
at best chug a bunch to get kind of a buzz. It's kind of like Wolverine standards where you have to keep drinking in order to feel anything. So yeah, you do that, and Angus is like, "Oh, we found someone who can fucking party."
I'm gonna describe it for you guys.
Hell
So
yes.
she knocks it back, and just this 4-foot gargoyle is dunk dunk dunk, and she like thinks, oh yeah, and she swirls it to get the tornado going, and she swallows the whole thing, and then after a bit, she takes the bottle and goes, what does he do next? Oh, right. And then she slams the bottle onto the floor.
Hell yeah.
That's rude.
Oh, I'm
Oh, people
sorry.
listening there.
It's what my captain would do. I'm sorry.
Well, look at me. I'm not your captain, but I will tell you that this is inappropriate behavior.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. How do I clean it? She's just looking around for like anything to clean it with.
Slippy doesn't know where anything is either for that.
Looking around to find things to clean, you would just find like towels and junk around the kitchen, just hanging over drapes and handlebars and junk like that. So it's
Oh.
easy enough.
Okay. And she runs over, grabs the towel, runs back, and starts like putting the glass together. And she takes a second to like move it around, and she pulls her hand up, and one of the glasses is embedded into her hand, but she can't feel it.
Hell yeah.
So she's just like, oh.
Nice.
And now she can't get it out.
Uh-oh.
Slippy will attempt to yank it out.
Fuck yeah. Give me a strength check. Contested strength rolls from both of you because Teddy, yours will represent how tough your skin is and how hard it's going to hold on to this glass. And Teddy, and Slippy, if you can do the thing. So that's a 12
Yeah.
DC.
I forgot that I need to update character engine. So
I'm
just give it a second.
just gonna remind everyone that that's the best use of time before. No, I'm just kidding. Before we start session, because no, it's fine.
All right, here we go.
None of us are getting paid for this yet. So okay, so 22
Oh.
definitely beats a 12. The fear aspect is that there's a fucking glass shard in your friend's hand and you're trying to yank it out, and at first you don't know if it's going to hurt them, and you finally yank it out with such fervent resistance. I'm going to need you to mark a stress.
Okay.
Kick ass.
Phantom just looks at you as you yank it out and it's like, thank you. She has now a towel, a glass, like a shard, broken wine bottle wrapped in a towel.
Hell yeah. And then
Wait, is this fire on?
the fireplace thing over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It never extinguishes.
Howl's Moving Castle, we're going to throw the towel and the wine bottle into the fire.
As you do that, Sprite's going, "Hey man, what the hell? I don't
Oh,
go throwing
oh.
stuff in your house. What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay, but
what?
did I do something to you, man? I'm just like heating
No,
up the dump.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was just, I just, it's,
Use your words. He's like visibly shaking.
I didn't, you fire, when,
You trying to tell me you got what? Sorry. What was that, Eritrea?
Chrysanthemum here. Uh, they're new. I don't think they
Oh,
realize that you are
that's
an
fair.
actual living being.
Yeah, to be
Um,
fair, I am the only, like, alive fire that I know. So, bygones and all that. I'd say put her there, but I'm freaking hot. I burn hot.
Chrysanthemum is going to put their hand towards to get a handshake.
Hell yeah. Go ahead, and are you gonna embrace the handshake?
Oh yeah.
You do so, and it just feels a little warm, a little toasty. You can feel it kind of spreading up your arm, that if you held it longer, you would have to make an agility roll to pull your hand away, but you can feel the heat building up. It's not like a fast burn like anybody with normal skin would have.
Oh,
Nice to meet you. I'm Chrysanthemum.
nice to meet you. I've never freaking done a handshake before. That was awesome. Up top.
And he's gonna go for a high five.
Chrysanthemum is going to put her hand up and not realize that like a high five needs to clap together, so she just puts her hand up like
It's
right
just
to his.
two students that have a question.
Uh, okay, you know what? Close enough. Hey, good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for intervening, Eritrea. Sorry I got snippy. I'm usually a lot nicer.
it's all right. Are you having a bad day?
No, I just was like napping and then,
Oh yeah, I get really cranky if someone wakes me up from a nap
yeah.
too.
And I know that you didn't mean to. No, no hard feelings. It'd be like that. But I, well, now I'm awake. What are you guys up to?
Sprite, I'm gonna have some food for you later, I think.
Oh, let's go. I would say I'm starving, but I don't actually get hungry, but I do enjoy eating, so, I'll take it.
Does your fire also eat stuff?
I mean, Sprite here can burn anything, so, if we give Sprite logs, they kind of consume them.
Oh. The fires at my place, we use them to eat the bottles when we're done.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, hold on.
And he like kind of, you see him just like flatten and kind of mass out and take up the space of the fire and like start to then recondense into a smaller version of himself around the glass. And as you're looking through the flames, you can see that it is starting to like dissolve and crack apart. Some of the glass is like flecking out, but not dangerously like shards of shrapnel or anything like that. But it's breaking and creaking and like eventually settles into a very fine glass-like ashen dust.
Yeah, like your tree said, I can burn anything. So yeah, if you need to get rid of your bottles, totally fine. I just wasn't ready.
Okay, I will make sure to knock.
Good one. I like that. No one's ever knocked on my door before. They're usually just like, "Hey, Sprite," and then.
Where's your door? And she looks around at the open fireplace.
Well, that's more of a figure of speech. If you just kind of want to like knock on the mantle,
Oh,
if I'm
okay.
asleep, normally I'm awake. So.
Speaking of doors, I was told to pick a bedroom, and she looks over at Slippy.
Oh yeah. Here, you want to go look around? For a
Sure.
bedroom?
And she starts heading, at first following, but I'm gonna say after we get to these stairs over here, I was gonna say we both go different directions at first, where you go up the stairs and she's heading outside. Like,
But where are you going?
where isn't the room where you rest?
Yeah, which is usually indoors.
In? Is she like cocks her head like indoors?
I guess see gargles. Takes out like in manga encyclopedia of monsters and flips through the pages looking for gargoyles.
Hell yeah. You would find something in one of them that at least lays reference to gargoyles. I'm blanking on any manga right now that would. So I just want to parody like Disney's Gargoyles and be like, you see a manga titled Gargoyles, and it's like literally Probably not the
Actually,
best
it's pronounced
manual.
Gargoyle.
It's pronounced gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
Pushes. Yeah.
Let's see. It says that you like perch and then you like turn to stone. Is that? But you're already stone.
We perch, but we don't turn to stone. It could be on a tree if you need.
Uh,
Normally on the
would
roof of a building is where we sleep.
hmm. Do I forget? Do we have balconies in our rooms?
I don't think so. You just kind of have windows to view out.
Okay.
I think, yeah, it's pretty bare bones
Makes yeah.
architecturally.
Well, you can like I don't know. There isn't really a good spot to perch inside of a room.
Huh, okay. We can figure out the room indoors.
Yeah, maybe you could perch on a bed. Maybe we could make some kind of fixture on top of your bed for you to perch.
A bed?
Oh,
Chrysanthemum, I'm very curious about something.
Hmm?
Is your whole world just gargoyles?
No, we're mainly candy and fairy tales. You said it's fairy tales. I'm gonna remember that at some point.
So, like, you might have princesses or something and they don't sleep in beds?
I've
Like, you
never
don't know what a
seen
bed
where other
is?
I've never seen where other people sleep. I've only been around my family, which is mainly gargoyles.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, we can make a bed work for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Hell
accidentally grabbed pressure. Sorry. I
Let's
think
go
the
check out the
room.
room.
Yeah, the room down here. I don't think anyone's using.
I think the upstairs might be taken now that Tinker Tim or Tinker Tom or one of their brothers is up there.
Okay.
That's fair. I didn't even think about that. Where is that old bitch?
She's
Yeah.
gonna look back to Hagra.
Oh.
Captain, you coming with me for distribution?
Yes, I will come with you.
And she's gonna wait patiently at the door for Hagra to open it first.
Oh, Eritrea opened the door, but
It's like in her thing for the captain to enter the space first.
Go inside. Why are you waiting?
Oh, sorry, tradition. And she's going to enter to the room and just look around.
And as you see it, it's probably a little bit more accommodating in the sense that like there's pleasantries and like a bathtub.
Uh,
Are you?
we got stuck in the doorway.
Everybody went in at the same time.
I shut the door and Hunter was like, okay, I'm just in the door frame now.
Yes, it was Eritrea. We were both just kind of like, well, we live here.
Fuck yeah.
This is where we live.
This is reminiscent of last night with Mitzi in the staircase.
So you come into this room, you realize that like it seems far more cozy than your usual soldiers' quarters, but it's not as open because you're used to being perched somewhere outside. You see that more things and amenities are provided for you, like a bath. Presumably everyone has a toilet, but I just have not added them to the map, and at this point I probably won't. But there's a toilet in here. There's a dresser full of like basic clothes and wear and extra bedding, etc. And then a cozy little twin size mattress that seems to be well fluffed and kept.
She'll recognize the bath and she'll recognize the dresser, but when she gets to the bed, she just kind of looks at it.
Flippy goes up to it. It says, "You do this," and then jumps in the bed.
Oh. Okay.
And
And
then
she's going to jump into the other section of the bed.
As you jump into the other section of the bed, it cracks under the weight of your form, and the bed splits in half.
maybe that was a mistake. Slippy kind of rolls off the bed onto the floor and gets up.
Hey, Hagra,
2,000
Yes.
pound problems.
if Chrysanthemum really is 2,000 pounds, I don't know that any railing on the roof can hold that much weight.
Hmm. That is a good question.
I'm honestly not even sure these stairs can hold that.
Only one way to find out. No.
I think
Wanted her to get
she
hurt.
pushes her hands into her hair and kind of like pushes the heels of her palms into her temple, like she's trying to like dig through her thoughts.
She's hunting for brain
The-
power.
Men, the Orcai men, routinely weighed about half of her weight. My father himself was about, I would say, 1,100 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
The
Ours were so
wood,
strong.
the wood we used was a specific type of softwood that was very well known for its strength to weight ratio. This is what the carpenters would say, is that they had to find a very specific wood that could handle the stress and strain of the orcai bodies. And women, the female orcai, they were not much smaller. There's maybe 200 to 300 pounds less than the average male. Everything in my people's fort had to be made sturdy. So if we find a carpenter, possibly, we could have special furniture commissioned and strengthened and reinforced in order to handle Chrysanthemum's weight.
Chrysanthemum's poking her fingers together, like real blushy and embarrassed about her weight.
I think Schumann would be able to do it. I mean, he kind of like built his own house. We just have to remember and figure out if the wood is something we can get here or we need divinity to grab.
There's also, just being the GM and giving a little gentle nod that might not be such a trek to Schumann's. Y'all do live in a house with a person who forges weapons that might have some,
Truth.
like, I'm not saying that they will, I'm just saying they could have some information on how to do something like that.
Well, if this is Chrysanthemum's first time having like a bed, I don't want them to have like a broken one.
Chrysanthemum currently is feeling the pillows and blankets, and for the first time feeling something this soft, and she's like laying her whole body into it despite it being broken.
What we can do for now is remove the padding and everything off of the broken bed frame and remove the frame, and Chrysanthemum can sleep on the floor on the padding until we have furniture made to withstand the weight of a stone body.
Yeah, that way it won't be all lumpy. Irchi will go over and just be like, how do you like it? Is it comfortable? Can you feel like broken pieces of wood underneath?
It's very soft. There are some jagged parts underneath, but on the parts that are not so, and she pokes like one part of the bed broken, it's very nice. This is what you guys sleep in every day?
Yeah.
She's like wowed at it, just looks at it and starts messing with the blanket and starts wrapping herself in it.
This party that would feel your stone skin begin to actually like just become a little bit more comfortable. It almost feels it's an entirely new sensation from anything that you've ever felt.
Hogger had a good idea that we could just remove the bed frame for now so you don't have to feel any of the jagged parts. And then we could have someone build a bed that was made out of better material.
Oh, okay. And she's a little reluctant to, but she drops the pillow and blanket, and she floats her way out. She like flies her way a little bit out of the bed.
Eritrea will help, I guess, like, Slippy and Chrysanthemum sort of get the bed frame out of the way and put the mattress back so that they don't feel any like broken wood trying to stab them in the back, in the middle of the
Yeah.
night.
No.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah, there would be a window to the south side of the south wall of this room.
And she's gonna stand at the window and look up it. Well, at least I won't miss the moon. Bless you twice.
Thank you. I muted for stream, not for Discord, but thank you. I didn't have the time.
He's gonna look out and be like, at least I won't miss the moon. So this will be mine?
Yeah.
Let
Thank
me
you.
change the nameplate.
And she'll come out and I don't know, is this something that you can like write on, or is it like a plaque?
You actually see it's a series of hooks across that all have the letters of the alphabet to where you could like flip them up and like where they stick, they magnetize to the top to where you can basically make it whatever name you want it to be.
Cool. She is going to start spelling out chrysanthemum, and she's gonna get to like the R and then be like, oh no.
Hey, how do you spell your name?
Oh, CHRYS
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. She started thinking about it too.
As y'all are thinking about it, you realize that there is only 10 hooks and that there is more than 10 letters in chrysanthemum. So,
Hold on. Is it okay if it's just Chris? There aren't enough letter spots.
But can you put sprinkle?
She'll change it to sprinkle.
God dang it. Hold on, I'm trying to change it. There we go. Sprinkle. Sprinkle.
Right? Sprinkle it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now,
This
I
is
feel like
this is where you relax, right?
Well, by ourselves, yeah. When we relax together, it's usually not in one of our rooms.
Oh, okay. And she starts relaxing, and her wings start naturally drooping to the side, and she has actually a little bit of a wider wingspan than what's expected because of how tight she keeps her wings.
I wish I could have wings one day.
don't forget the bath. It feels really nice, and you still have blood all over you.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers,
She's
Slippy.
looking at her hands.
Slippy kind of like looks to the side, like, okay, yeah.
Hell yeah. And as
Chrysanthemum's
I
gonna
really
go.
gotta-
Oh, go ahead.
Chrysanthemum's gonna go to the bath and start taking her clothes off, and she's going to.
Okay, I'll see you later then.
Oh.
Why are you all embarrassed?
Yeah, why is Slippy embarrassed? They took a bath with Gary.
Slippy, she leaves out the door. Slippy, you took your clothes off in front of Gary.
Of all
Yeah,
people.
but
Why are you
Gary is
embarrassed of a woman's body?
what I'm used to bathing with. Back
Me out
home,
here.
I
Chrysanthemum just thinks, I was naked when I got here.
Slippy looks down at her uniform again and is like, oh yeah, I forgot.
It's just the act of seeing someone undressed that makes me uncomfortable. It's nothing more vulnerable than being hunchbacked and wiggling out of pants. Okay.
I am going to close the door behind me, Chrysanthemum, so you can bathe in privacy.
Oh. Okay. She's like
is-
really obviously nervous.
Do not fill the water too full. You don't wish to drown.
Okay.
But it is these. They are weird about naked people, so it is best to close the door. Not for yourself, but for the others.
Oh, that makes sense. I was kind of confused about that.
It's odd. I don't understand it. Enjoy your
I don't
bath.
think I will either. I will. And she's gonna literally not even a minute or two after you close that door, you hear a loud clank and water spraying everywhere.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Slippy is gonna go up to Eritrea and be like, I totally forgot that I was a girl.
The gender fluid spectrum in a nutshell. Okay.
Yeah. It must have been you at first.
Yeah, you, I, I didn't quite catch what you said in the middle there.
Oh, I said it must have been really surprising at first.
Oh, surprising, right? Yeah, it definitely was, and I don't know. I just I, I haven't even bathed in a while, so I kind of forgot that. Yeah, my new body.
Yeah. Have you not had to pee?
Oh yeah, but like I just kind of didn't think about that.
I've been standing up.
That's fair.
In my home world, we would squat anyway, so having the toilet seat was nice.
Slippy carries a shiwi
Um,
canonically. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Slippy, do you happen to have like a quill and maybe like an empty inkwell?
Yeah, here. And I pull it out of my wonder bag.
Hell yeah. You're bullshit sack. Say it with your chest. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
They're
Yeah, my
different. They're
bullshit
different
bag.
things.
Oh,
Yeah, they are slightly different, but
well, now I feel
The-
bad. My bad. Yeah, you have a separate bag. I forget
Oh.
that. All right. I
Yeah.
wasn't going to make you do that. I was just going to say that you had the items, but that makes sense too.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
wanted to. Mundane stuff like that, I feel like it's silly that that's even ability. So I like doing crazier stuff. Like I pulled out manga, like things that you might not have on hand, but like ink and paper.
yeah.
Fair.
Y'all could probably find that in your rooms. Like they'll have stationery
Okay.
and stuff. So
Yeah, I just
don't
pulled
want
out
you
of
to
my
burn
bullshit sack. thing.
ability for that. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you see that Theodore has been munching on some fruit, and Eritrea has like 4 lemons that she's balancing in her arms, and she's gonna come and sit at the table,
Nice.
and she's gonna start squeezing the lemons into the little inkwell, and Theodore is also gonna be helping.
Nice. Kick ass. And with that note, so we are gonna like zoom in a little bit on what you're doing if you feel like elaborating. But real quick, I just want to set the scene is that everybody should be quote unquote getting ready for bed and planning what you're going to be doing because we're about to flash forward to the beginning of week 3 of the games. So after this night's rest, it's going to be basically like, what things would you have liked to have done leading up to that, and we'll move through that, and then jump to week 3.
Okay.
But for now, yeah. What are you up to, Eritrea, with this lemon juice business?
She is mixing some lemon juice with a bit of water. And you see her take out her infinity journal and she starts tearing out every page that she has written on so far, and putting them to the side. She takes out like her normal pen and starts writing. And she also rips out a few extra pages behind the ones that she had written in. She takes out her pen and she starts jotting down a few notes that contain some amount of information, but like kind of are just have a lot of question marks and a lot of like non-leads basically. And then she is going to carefully dip the quill and sort of fold the journal so it's only one page at a time that's sitting on the table, and copy out her notes, basically with invisible ink.
Bet.
I
Hell
just want to be very careful and cautious because we're gonna be around more people, and sometimes people have snatched my bullshit sack, and want to make sure that this stays confidential. And when she's done copying the pages, she's gonna take the ones she ripped out and be like, "Hey, Sprite, here's that snack I talked about," and hold out like a pretty good stack of papers.
Before you completely give it to Sprite, Theodore, I'm assuming this is Theodore. Yeah, it is. Okay. Come on, mate. Is scuttling behind you and runs up and starts like kind of pawing at your leg a little bit.
Oh, she backs up. What is it?
It starts gesturing towards your papers.
You want these?
It just stares big eyes longingly.
She hands them to Theodore.
All of his tiny little weight just slams them out of your hand. Not slams, but like you can feel the tiny weight that he does have pushing down on the paper so he can put them down. And he just starts cocking his head and looking at the letterings and the designs. You can see his little claw kind of like tracing the numbers and the letters and anything that's on there, just little bits at a time, as he starts to seemingly relax and then laying down, and then even just on his little dragon paw has his chin just resting and just looking over the notes and stuff like that. Just, and you see him flipping through page after page after page until seemingly has absorbed all of that, and then just kind of pushes it away from him and then crawls back up on your shoulder.
Hey, I have a book that we can read together later.
She picks up the pages and then hands them to Sprite.
Hell yeah.
Oh God, yeah. What is that? Papyrus? Oh my God!
And starts eating it, and it's delicious. You see his flame get a little bit brighter.
I thought you'd like that.
Hell yeah! No, it's tasty.
All right. And Slippy, has your dragon gotten their exercise today?
I'm sure they've been exercised in the house, but I don't think they've been outside yet.
I was thinking we could play another game of hide and seek. Well, actually, I think we should play hide and go seek. Just get a little bit more energy out.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Angus, the Emperor's dog was hoping you would come by and hang out.
Oh, that dog is so boring. Too slow, this dog. But maybe I make some time for hang out the baby. You can see he's lumbering actually like a little bit drunk just kind of heading towards the door. We're gonna have a fun time. I'll show them who's the boss of running. I'm the best runner. as he heads out the front door, kicks it slammed behind him. Angus might be having a bit of an angry drunk day.
Oh no.
Oh no! Get this man his keys.
Yeah.
See. Well,
Well,
um, if you guys are in for a game of hide and go seek, we can start one up.
Yeah.
Xantham comes down the stairs after cleaning herself up, and out of the clothes in the dresser, she has on a kind of oversized t-shirt, a brown skirt, and the shoes that she bought.
fetch.
And you actually get to see Chrysanthemum not covered in blood, and she's actually a nice polished andesite.
Endocite. That's a new word I'm learning today.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
How do you spell that?
ENDOCIT, I'm guessing. E. I have no idea how it's spelled. I've never heard this word.
ANDESITE.
I got the first letter wrong. Fuck me.
You get an E for effort.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a very
that's-
popular Minecraft block.
Oh, okay. Worth it.
yeah, as soon as I started searching it, it was like, do you want Minecraft? And I was like,
Do I?
Do I? Fuck.
It's okay, me and Bilo knew.
I have a section that says see results about
Ooh, diorite.
about andesite, and it says fictional objects.
Yep.
I mean, they're from fantasy world. It makes sense that if fantasy blocks would exist anywhere, it's gonna be there. Awesome.
It's real too. It is.
Now,
It's a real.
Mhm.
I have some stuff that I really, really need to get done before I go to bed, so I'm gonna head upstairs. Good night, everyone.
Okay. Good
Good
night.
night.
Also, your skirt's cute.
Oh, thank you. She looks down, trying to keep herself composed. Because that's the first time anyone's ever called her cute. I forgot what I was doing.
brain broke.
I should go shower.
Yeah.
And
She's going to enter the kitchen and scour for something to eat. And she's going to see these barrels over here
mhm.
while standing next to Hagra and just not recognize many of them. Like, she'll see the carrots and recognize that. She'll see the lettuce and recognize that, and the fish, but she's not gonna recognize anything else.
Yeah.
She's gonna hold up a bell pepper and just sniff it.
Smells right. Smells good. Smells edible.
Smells like grass.
Smells like grass. That's a great way to, yeah, honestly.
Don't tell me that. Chrysanthemum is going to attempt to take a bite out of the bell pepper like an apple.
Yeah, and you do. You feel it like you're expecting the resistance of an apple, so your teeth kind of clang together whenever you crunch through the, hollow body of this thing. As you eat the shell, you realize, it's got it's good sense of moisture, good flavor, but not what you were expecting on the texture front.
She's going to be munching on the bell pepper and then look for something else to munch on. And she's going to... Hold on. I got this. I have a list of food. How many is there? 24?
24
Okay.
food.
24. So I'm going to roll. Ah, cool. I pick up a cucumber.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. About to make an Asian salad, are you? Okay.
Out of all, I should have just picked the list without the cucumber. There was one without a cucumber.
Now you're
I pick up the
moving now.
cucumber, and she's going to eye it up and down, and then she's going to take another bite of the bell pepper, seeds and all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The seeds seem less flavorful, but you don't mind the texture. Maybe.
As she's crunching, she's gonna look up at Hagura and like kind of gesture like, "What is this?"
I don't know. I don't eat green.
I love that answer. I don't eat green. Just no.
And she's going to take a bite, not at the tip of the cucumber, but just out of the side of it.
Ah, classic. Classic way to eat a cucumber.
You're eating it out of the side, you said?
Yeah, like
That's
a big
fucking
bite.
awesome.
Like when people take a Kit Kat and bite in between, like the ends, instead of just putting the end in their mouth.
I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
What do you mean y'all don't eat the side of your Snickers?
Like a monkey eating a banana. You ever seen that?
Awesome. So yeah, you're eating cucumbers. Y'all are kicking it there. The night is winding down. We're getting ready to set to the next day. But before we do, we're gonna go upstairs for any. What does anybody have anything that they're doing over the night that they want to have a scene for?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, burp.
Very
Gross.
quick, but yes.
Yeah. We're gonna move party to the second floor, and if anybody else has anything after the ear tree scene, excuse me again. I moved everybody up here so that way y'all could still like. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Hold on. Oh wait, yes, I did. So that way everybody can see kind of like what's going on, but you don't have to be on this floor if you aren't on this floor right now. So, but yeah, what is Eartria up to?
Tria is just taking out some of maybe like a darker bedsheet color cloth from her dresser, and she kind of comes over to Theodore, sort of like measures him with like the fabric and grabs her scissors and a sewing needle and a button, and starts like fashioning him just like a little dragon cloak, basically, like a tiny hood
yes.
and like a little button underneath.
What color?
And she's just like, um, it's like a charcoal gray.
Nice.
Right. Well, this will help make sure that you stay warm. And, oh, you might get too hot in the sun, but it's really not that hot here. Hmm. You know what? Tomorrow I'll make you another one that's a lighter color, in case we go, like, somewhere really sunny.
Try.
Did you just say okay?
Try.
You hear his voice
Theodore!
creak out.
Oh my gosh, you're great! Can you say Theodore?
Can you give me a presence roll? Or intelligence, actually. No, knowledge. Knowledge. Do a knowledge one. You're teaching.
Knowledge.
Hell yeah. So, with that hope, Theodore looks up at you and you can see, like, cinematically, if I had to describe it, this dragon's face, and he's just like the deepest look as it zooms in on his concentration, and like he starts his head shaking just a little bit as he's like,
Thee.
he just says "thee" as best as he can.
Thee. Theo.
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 Theodore.
Theo.
Hey, that was great. You made it to say Theo.
He feels so proud. He's going to leap. You can almost see like his little shoulder blades because for um uh stream and for new player, these babies have wings in the tokens that I gave them, but the whelps themselves don't actually have wings. They're wingless until they develop them, because not all dragons in this universe have wings. But you can see like where their shoulder blades are as they hunker down kind of like a cat ready to pounce, but like you can see their shoulder blades as they're lifting off to jump to your shoulder. um they look like they're trying to flutter, if they could, and he leaps over and lands on your shoulder, and he's very proud that he was able to say his first word and almost his name.
Goodness. Oh, Theodore, I'm so proud of you. And she's going to also at some point, can I just say Eritrea grabbed the battle box from Tim?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. She is going to plop in bed and kind of tuck Theodore next to her and pull out the first Ellie Ford novel and just start reading it with him, like tracing the words and also explaining like, right, so there's something called foreshadowing, and it's like when an author is like hinting at something that might happen later. So like, see how they introduce the butler, like, but really briefly,
Oh,
and you don't even like think about it again.
oh,
But they mention him for a reason. So you want to keep that in mind.
ah.
You can see he's like crawling up, like he's in your lap at this point, and like between you and the book, with his little paws, like kind of just at the bottom part, helping you hold the pages open, and just scanning it, tall deck, and just like taking it all in, listening to every word you're saying.
And yeah, she's just giving him some scritches
Hell yeah.
and kind of they'll just sort of fall asleep like that.
Hell yeah, making your time for your dragon. So you're going to, does this count as like in your long rest doing like a project type thing, or no? This is just like going to bed.
Um, I mean, it was kind of like a before bed thing, but
That's kind of what I
it's
figured.
totally fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, all the activities are before bed. None of them are really like during sleep. Um,
Oh,
but
that's true.
but I'm okay with it being that. I just was like functionally trying to figure out like if this was tied to like doing a project, because I don't think it would need to, which is why I wanted to ask. Um, I think that
yeah,
reading to your pets is fine.
I think maybe this is what they're doing kind of to fall asleep, but she can do a project for the long rest, which is they're gonna play like a mini game of hide and seek just in her room. And she's gonna teach him about emotional manipulation.
Hell yeah, yeah.
So,
You know, good parenting 101. Be like, let's play hide
yep.
and seek and a fun game of emotional manipulation. This is good.
Oh my god.
Delightful. Um, do you want to describe how that looks, or are you just okay with the overall, like, that's what you're doing?
Um, the basic thing she's doing is she's having they take turns hiding and seeking, and then one of the times where Theodore hides, she is going to just like pretend she can't find him, sit on the bed and kind of start to cry to see if Theodore will come out. And assuming he does,
He will.
um she'll be like, "Ha, I found you." And kind of explain that, while it is really good to be caring and, empathetic for people, you don't want to be manipulated by them. And if you're in hiding, you don't want to be tricked out of your hiding spot. Um, and that, it's not a good thing to do to other people. And she was just trying to teach him, and then she will say, if I really can't find you, then I will say like game over, you win. I'll have like a little a little phrase so that you know that, wow, you hid so well, I actually couldn't find you.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And
Says,
then they'll read. And then they'll read together and fall asleep, but that will be her like project for the night.
hell yeah. And yeah, just let me know what that word is whenever you do, because it's our
Oh,
dog.
it'll be if they're playing hide and seek, it'll be like game over, you win.
Ah,
Be
gotcha,
just like
gotcha,
a little
gotcha.
phrase.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Awesome.
Would you
And
say
Hmm?
would you say that chrysanthemum is too heavy for the perches on the roof?
I wouldn't. I'd say that if you wanted to go outside and perch on the roof, that's totally fine. You would
Oh, I
have to
did not know
find your
that.
center of balance on the perch to like know that the vertical tensile strength of this is balanced enough that it's not going to creak and sway. So it's like a learning curve at the moment. Well, actually, because there's several perches on here, and if you could just make me I want to call it finesse check to see if you can balance yourself on top of the first beam that you attempt. It's
I
going to
don't think she's
be
gonna be up there for long. I didn't want to like have a huge scene, just a small one.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
please load. Thank you. Would you?
I'm just going to move you here real quick. On a 20, yeah, pick your perch. Wherever you want to be for a moment. And assume it's
She
nighttime.
flies. She flies up onto the top of this like back part of the building,
Mm-hmm.
and is gonna look up into the night sky, and she's going to have her ears twitch and try to call out to any other gargoyles on the planet.
What does that sound like?
It's silent. It's just her ears twitching.
Hell yeah.
But
You-
in her head, it's like a. You know how when you like, this is very specific. You know when you flick a metal rod, you can hear it vibrating
Yeah.
until it stops
Yeah.
underwater.
Like a tuning
That's how
fork.
it sounds. Yeah, like how it sounds in her head.
Okay. As you do that, you hear that sound returned from the north.
She
Ooh.
stops for a second and panics that she didn't. That she was She has excitement and fear, confusion all at once, and then she tries to call again because they didn't answer, but she heard the response come back.
You hear 3 pings this time. Oh, sorry. Did you have actual words? I think I cut you off.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
she's going to say, "Hello, did you guys make it?"
You hear dum dum dum, and you hear back. One, you hear 3 distinct voices. One that's like, "Hey, wait a minute.
Oh.
Is there another gargoyle on this island?" And then another that goes, "Huh. I've never had anybody besides my brothers that I could talk to like this." And then a third that goes, yes, not to be rude, but, who is this?
Chrysanthemum, Gargoyle 2nd Division.
Chrysanthemum? My name is, Loquere, and these are my brothers. I assume you are of gargoyle kin, yes?
Yes. Where do we have a rendezvous point?
I don't know what that means. We are in our rendezvous point. We are stationed to monitor and observe this now begotten treasure, so I'm not sure why we're still here. But we are all the same. Until we are relieved of duty, this is our active duty.
Were you also betrayed by King Pinocchio?
I can't say for sure. It's been centuries that we've been here, and I do not remember when we were brought here. Are you two of stone?
I am now. I was not before.
You're a skin kind.
Yes.
Sometimes I miss it. but there is a nice sensation that comes with the rubbing of one's hands.
Yeah,
Stone
it's
against
nice.
stone.
I am. Do you know of King Pinocchio, or do you remember King Mickey?
King Mickey. And you can
Yes.
hear excitement in his voice. We should speak sometime. I don't know who else can monitor this frequency. And this island is very invasive in that way.
Okay. I'm stationed, I think, pretty far south of your position.
Have you met individuals, one who looks of a frog or just a green-skinned individual and a woman with a mushroom cap? Maybe a little fellow in monk clothes.
She freezes and contemplates on what to do, and before even normally she would immediately give her report, but then she goes, "I've seen them in passing. We haven't officially met."
If you have a chance to talk to them, they're trusted friends. Tell them that you have met Laquere, and they will tell you how to reach me.
Okay.
Well, that said, we have to get back to our post. But it was extremely nice chatting. We haven't had this outside of the three of us for so long. It's nice to hear a new voice.
Yeah. What I will say is, if there is a way back to our world, do not seek it. King Mickey was overthrown by King Pinocchio, and the last of the 17 gargoyle divisions were flung into the foam sea, unfortunately.
There's a long and dramatic pause before Laquere's voice returns and is like, I'm sorry you had to live through that. I believe Mickey was the one still in charge. Whenever we left, when we were lifted, I can't remember our demise. I can't remember much of anything. Just half the reason I would love an audience with you, just to be able to remind myself of home, where we came from. Even if we don't want to go back, I'm comfortable, but there's also a bit of a curse on us. You'll see when we meet. Yeah. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure for you too, sir.
You. And you can sense that there is a salute being made on the other end of this frequency.
She salutes back, but her heart is wrenching because she lied to an officer.
I don't think that's anything that he's. I'm gonna roll to see if I pick up on that. On a lucky number 13, if you're trying to conceal that, will you give me a presence roll? Try to beat a 13.
She was trying to just conceal that she knew them in case they were somebody that
Okay, well then we'll determine that then. Yeah. Go ahead and give me that presence roll. At a 17 with hope, yeah. He's none the wiser. You have covered your tracks well. You can at least have that confidence where you might feel bad for lying to an officer, but you feel confident that you did it well enough to qualify as reconnaissance. Reconnaissance. I don't fucking know words.
She doesn't really know who's here and who isn't.
Right.
And she doesn't know if they're friend or foe, so that's why she's protecting the people she's next to.
Nice. Totally valid. And with that, the connection seems severed.
She starts pacing on the roof, of both excitement and nervousness that people from her world are still here, but they're so old that they might not be who she wants them to be. And then after noisily pacing on the roof, she flies down and just goes to bed.
Nice. Perfect.
The only thing that Slippy does is gonna read manga and share it with was it Astra Draconis?
You picked it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. So you're reading with your dragon. They seem they're interested in your words, and as you're reading, they're just like with their hands and feet just spinning this gold coin in their feet. They're listening, but you can tell it's not as like intently as you might imagine. But it's comforting
Okay.
all the same.
Yeah. Cool.
But awesome. So that's what y'all are doing. Is y'all are going to sleep. Hagra, anything before bed?
She is going to move her cat because she was trying to move herself. Oh no, where did my Durgan go?
Your your Durgan is, I think, out here in the middle of the dance floor. Boop. There's Durgan.
Okay.
Panic.
My child, he is not in bed.
As you come into your room, you see it come out from under the bed. That's clearly where it was hiding from Prescia, and Prescia just couldn't be bothered to look under the bed, even though it's floor level when they walk around. Probably saw them and ignored them.
Terrible older sister.
Yeah, no, she's a brat.
She, she'll probably like bathe, get herself cleaned up, maybe, just kind of like some self-care rituals of like, making sure her claws are really nice and sharp, like on her hands and her feet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably comb out the tangles in her hair, her fur, her tail, and then just she hasn't really been, doing a hardcore self-care and grooming herself because she's been fucking busy. So yeah, she's sitting there just like, oh, time to spend the next 2.5 hours brushing out my tail. There's nobody who's gonna fucking groom me.
Prescia will help with like just licking out mats. just trying to help groom you.
And then, she's gonna make sure her dragon's got food, all settled and ready for bed, and then sleep.
Nice. So as you all sleep, I'm gonna give y'all entertain the crowd. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
See.
This is a hard thing if we're all sleeping. Like, all right, guys, roleplay. Let's all snore.
In the dream realm, I invade Ertria's dreams as Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum looks at Ertria and goes, "Is that edible?" It's just pointing at her shoes. I don't know. That'd be confusing, like a Kia commercial.
In this dream, Eritrea will shake her head and be like, "Of course not, but that is," and she just points to, like a nearby like cell phone tower.
Chrysanthemum's just going to walk over and start nomming on it and is actually going to bite through it. It's like, it tastes like
and
gingerbread.
It's like, yeah, it is edible in this weird dream realm that we're in.
It's fucking eating a cell phone tower.
As you eat the cell phone tower, Eritrea will come over, touch the cell phone tower, and then it transports both of us into Hagra's dream. Zoop. What is Hagra dreaming about?
Honestly, it's a first-person view of you see like wild grass parting as you are moving quickly through hills and plains. There are 2 moons in the sky. One is very large and white, and the other is kind of, a darker rusty red. settled in front of the larger white moon. The grass is sort of the color of wheat, but it's not wheat. And you are chasing a creature you've never seen before. It looks almost like a earth sheep, but there is lightning crackling around its horns, and it has 4 eyes instead of 2, and teeth like a saber-toothed tiger. And it is running from you, firing off bolts of what is essentially very strong static electricity. And you are dodging and you are weaving, and you realize you are seeing through Hagra's eyes how she would hunt in Belkaraj. You are seeing a peek into her world of just this alien planet, and in the sky at night, the sky isn't like twilight or dark, black and purples. It is like a deep, almost bottom of the ocean teal, with thousands of stars spread amongst it, and almost like an aurora borealis through it, but it's iridescent. It's golds and blues and pinks and reds. And what that is the visible strains of magic that exist in the world.
You're just gonna hear a small voice in your head. And it's just Eartree's voice going, "Whoa."
Chrysanthemum is going to chime in as well, going, "So fast."
Hagra doesn't really react to the voices, but you can almost feel in your own muscles the tightening and coiling of your lower back, your thighs, and your calves as you, in the dream, Hagra begins to speed up, greatly closing the distance between her and that odd-looking sheep.
The next time you blink, you are transported into Slippy's dream.
And you crash into
Bang.
Mordor.
And that crash awakens us. It is morning. That was a weird dream.
Yeah, 100%. They're dreaming about their favorite manga, the King of the Rings.
How to pick up girls in a dungeon.
Oh, honestly, not a bad anime.
That's real?
Yeah, it's a real anime.
It's a real anime.
I've never seen it. I only know its title because it makes me laugh.
It's honestly not about picking up girls in a dungeon, which is the hilarious part about it. It's about an adventurer who wants to get stronger, but then has love interests.
I was looking for a how-to guide, so I'm disappointed.
Neat.
Or me and Mitzi watching I'm the Big Bad, but I confess to the party healer. That's a real one too. We were watching that.
All right.
But yeah, I wasn't aware that y'all could hear each other's dreams, which is a new thing to me, which is fun.
No, we can't.
Oh,
you can't. We were just doing something for the.
We were just filling time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like canonically. This is what you guys see and what exists in the world, and you're in a dream with me. And I was like, oh.
It was like you were like role play. We're like, but we're all sleeping. So
yeah.
Chrysanthemum bamfed into Eartree's dreams, and then we bamfed into Hawker's dreams, and then all of us went into Slippy's mind, and
That's
so
fun. That's fun.
not real.
Okay.
Yep.
I will even say, canonically, you all astral projected for a minute, but then in this moment of private sleeping, Hagra,
What?
as you're sleeping, week 3 of the games are coming up soon. Do you remember what you promised me?
In her dream, she launches onto the sheep and rips its throat out.
Delightful. Do it again. Week 3, Phineas Argento. Do you ignore me, cat?
He doesn't. The beast beneath the world doesn't get a verbal response, but there's like a ripple because he is in her mind, and alternatively, she is in his. And he feels the acknowledgement. He doesn't hear it.
Stubborn as always. No matter, as long as you do as you're told, we will not have an issue. It'd be most unfortunate if things of a benign nature happened to your newfound comrade. What is this? Eden? You've made a blood right with?
A wave of irritation settles around him.
I understand. I've struck a nerve. Well, that's okay. You're better at arms when you're feeling feisty anyways. And you feel the connection sever. As you continue your night of sleep.
He sleeps, but no longer rested.
And then, we will move forward to the next morning, everyone. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Wake up, motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's morning time. Everyone's sun's peeking through their windows, acting as a very ambient organic alarm.
Oh, that was a short rest. Cool.
Oh no. Yeah, and anybody take any long rest actions that you need to for this?
All right, we're
Gary,
doing
I
a long
really
rest.
need to talk to you about standing
Yeah.
like kind of outside my door where you can see me sleeping every night. It's a little unnerving.
I'm sorry, I'm just doing guard duty. Nobody ever takes guard duty. I haven't slept since we've been here.
Why don't we get some sleep?
Eh,
We're safe here.
There's a lot that goes into being a monk. Part of it is training your body to do things that normal bodies should not be able to do. And, one of my special proclivities and talents of mine is that, I don't really need that much sleep. Maybe once a week ought to be good. But, this is my record here in Lifelock. I don't seem to be losing any energy. I can just be awake and guarding everybody. I'm not trying to look into your room, but this is the most centralized location. What's between this room, this one, and that one. And also to be able to make a clean getaway down the stairs, if needed.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because the stairs are there.
I would highly
Alright.
recommend, if you do not want people to look into your room, to maybe close the door. Not that they should be looking in there, but I'm not spending a whole lot of time just staring in there, as much as I'm just doing kind of a constant 360, and just making sure everyone's safe.
There's a dent in the floor where he's been spinning.
Yes.
She'll just like pat him on the shoulder.
Well, thank you, Carrie. I do usually close my door. I must have fallen asleep early last night.
Well,
Thank you.
no worries. I wasn't watching you as much as I was just watching for danger. I'm not a cretin like that, if you will.
I know you're not.
I'm in it to win it.
Right, speaking of winning it, we gotta get prepped for the games.
Oh, can I tell you something I'm a little bit scared to tell Hagra?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to fight Deetma. She sounds so freaking terrifying. Everything that
Actually,
Schumann said.
Carrie, yeah, when I saw that you were fighting with Hagra against Dietmar, I got scared.
She took his freaking legs. I like my legs.
I know.
I use them for kickball, and I'm so good at kickball. He's going to try to come in for a hug if it's okay.
Oh yeah, she's gonna give him like a real big hug and just be like, "It's all right. It's okay to be scared, but you're gonna do it anyway, and that's what bravery is." And she's just thinking in her head, "I am so glad I was not put on the roster for that one." Like,
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. And Hagra will be there. Hagra can protect me.
Hagra will keep you safe. Don't worry, she won't let anything happen to you.
And heck, maybe I shouldn't sell myself so short. I can keep her safe too, maybe a little bit, kinda, sorta.
Yeah, you have some powerful punches.
I can get lucky every now and then.
Yeah.
You could say I was up all night to get lucky. Up all night to get lucky. Start singing Daft Punk.
she grabs his hand and just drags him down the stairs.
Okay,
like,
let's
all right.
go. That's enough of that. With that, we're going to say we're speeding forward to week 3 of the games, where y'all will be in the basement doing the stuff where you talk to reporters, can interact with other gladiators from the other isles. But before that, over the span of the next few days leading up to this, are there any activities that anybody wants to get done? Eritrea, I know for a fact you do, so I want to start with other folks first to see if anyone else has anything that they had pressing that they wanted to take care of before the games. So we'll start with our new member, Chris. Did you have anything that you wanted to do for this prep for the next week?
Outside of calisthenic workouts and flying exercises, she's going to be practicing with Slippy and Eritrea and Hagra if she's there.
Just doing residual training and stuff.
Doing, well, some calisthenics, but mainly trying to get her catchphrase correctly and trying to figure out how to say it with confidence.
Nice. Working on your notoriety and your presence. Hell yeah.
Yeah. She wants to work on that. And throughout that week, she also wants to maybe look to picking up a different weapon. She wants to get something that really commands presence while she's in the sky.
Gotcha. Let me grab the link for you for what Ingot has in his shop real quick, because I'm sure I've buried that, and I will put it in chat. Here it is, once again. It's all into pieces. So there's that. You can feel free to peruse and let me know whatever deal you want to make for that. Also, real quick, did you want to tell anything to anybody about your interaction with the gargoyles that you spoke with?
She notes that Eritrea was taking notes, so she would eventually have a scene where she sits down with Eritrea and probably has that conversation. I don't know if you feel like taking that scene on right now, CC, or we can just say that I told you.
I'm good with either one. Whatever you'd like.
Okay. So we'll have a moment where I guess Eritrea will check on Chris in her room, and well, obviously, first things first, the bathtub is completely fucked. She doesn't know how to use it, but she found a way to turn on and off the water by jamming the thing that she pulled out into the faucet.
It's just pressure
So
building
one-
up.
So the cold knob is just slammed into the faucet.
Hell yeah. Menace.
First thing she does is just like, she just fixes it. She's like, just turn it off like this.
Oh, okay.
She was afraid it was going to explode. Then she like takes a deep breath and is like, oh, so how are you? Are you doing all right?
She gets up from doing push-ups. I am concerned.
Why are you concerned?
And she comes over and sits on the nice new bed that she got and goes, a few nights ago, well, our first night sleeping here, I decided to try communicating with other gargoyles, and I got a response.
Oh.
There were others from my world that were lifted here, apparently centuries ago, and they luckily said to ask you and Slippy about they're telling me to ask you and Slippy about how to get to him.
Oh. Yeah. Was his name Verde?
Yeah, Verde.
I will say that actually the name that you remember being told was Lequere.
It was Lequere.
You spoke to Verde?
Yeah, it's not something that we do often because it is very strenuous, but I decided to give it a shot. It's mainly for emergencies when we do stuff like this.
Like this was like a mind to mind connection?
Kind of. Yes, I'll put it like that. It's like a mind-to-mind connection.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because the query he can't talk.
Oh?
Yeah,
couldn't speak?
so he's part of a trio of brothers. One of them can't see, one of them can't talk, one of them can't hear. And they're on like they're in the farmlands. So if you go like kind of north, you can find them. They're guarding a treasure chest right now at the request of the Emperor. You say they're from your land?
Yeah, they seem to be lifted from my land, but from ages ago. Centuries, actually. They remember a king before the current king, and I
Oh.
unfortunately had to inform them that all the rest of their kind is dead. in our
Oh.
world. Yeah, when I was
Sorry?
lifted, King Pinocchio betrayed the rest of the gargoyles, so while we were standing watch and finishing a battle, he took out the cliffside and plunged us all into the foam sea.
Oh.
And if you're asking about the wings, when we're fighting near the foam sea, it makes it hard to fly. The foam sea gets sticky, so we tend to stay on the ground.
She thinks for a second. She's like, actually, you know what? But gosh, I bet that'll be really good for you guys to catch up. Yeah, I can definitely guide you there or point you in the right direction. But it's a trio of brothers. It's Verde, Audi, and Luclerde. They're kind of a riot. I think you'll like them.
They sounded all lovely in my head and stoic. I
Mm.
unfortunately had to lie to them a little bit. I pretended to not know you guys in case they were hostile.
She smiles a bit. I appreciate that caution. I think that's good to have.
Yeah. You said that Liquere can't speak?
Yeah, he can't. He has, like, his hands just stuck over his mouth.
Oh. That's very, very unsettling.
Yeah. I don't know why or how, but yeah.
Maybe I can help them someday.
I bet if anyone could, you could.
And she like perks up and smiles. Yeah. Let's go practice for our for the thingy.
Alright, sounds good.
And then she gets her clothes and you'll see that she's actually painted them a deep purple.
She just kind of thinks that they're different clothes. doesn't really like phase her.
I think I found out something about myself.
Yeah? What's that? Something about, like, your fighting style or something?
She holds out the skirt a little bit. I like this color a lot. I think
Oh.
it's what people would call their favorite.
Hey, awesome. Glad you found a color you like.
Yeah, I think I should find more things that I like. It feels nice to feel like me.
She nods and is like, "Oh, yeah, I'm sure you can find other things you like, you know? People like food and yeah, I don't know, colors and birds."
She starts thinking about like eating the head of a bird.
Christ.
You're talking about food and then a bird.
Usually where mine move. Oh, thank you, Cece, for in bed. I was about to go digging.
I needed the spelling mainly.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, well, sorry. Can't help you with
It's
that.
okay. It's okay.
I can help with that. I'll take care of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
And that should be it.
Okay. Awesome. Where the hell is thing? It might be after that. No, it's not. Where the fuck? Hold on. I know at least. There we are, you son of a bitch. Okay. So there is.
This note taking was brought to you by Obsidian. Obsidian, find it instantly.
I mean, I can control F in a Google Doc, but yeah,
I get you.
No.
I get you.
I'm trying to put my Oxford commas, or Cece's gonna yell at me. So, there's the names.
I would, yeah.
How dare you?
Fucking plebe, where's your Oxfords, bro? Awesome, but yeah, Vide, Loquere, and Audi.
Did I get it right that Liquere is the one that can't talk?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't positive, but I was pretty sure.
Yeah, the fun fact is that Vide is like Latin for like see, Loquere is Latin for speak or some shit like that, and Audi is Latin for hearing. So that's basically their names.
Whatever they're
see.
named as is the thing they can't do.
How fitting.
It's really fucked up, honestly, DK.
And? I didn't do this. This is the chairman. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, alright, yeah.
But actually, it wasn't the chairman; it was the emperor. But we'll get to that. That said,
Maybe it's both.
yeah, ¿por qué no los dos? So y'all wrap up y'all's conversation. Hogwarts, did you have anything else that you wanted to do over the week before leading to the games?
Um, I haven't done a lot of town exploration.
Totally could. Is there anything in town that you would be looking for? Anything that you wanted to like, or are you just meandering
No,
around?
honestly, like, she hasn't had a lot of time to kind of reconcile with the fact that this town is so much more advanced than what she's normally used to. So she hasn't had the time to really go poking around by herself and just kind of like learn about where she's living now.
Right. Okay. You do that, and so you're walking around. We're gonna theater of the mind it rather than like changing scene and all that. But as you're doing it, can you roll me a D100?
Yes, yes, okay.
Thank you.
I got an 81.
An 81. You walk into town and everybody has stopped to look at you, and multiple people start coming up to approach you all at the same time because you're walking around town. You haven't been in town much, so they are very excited to see you, and they're all coming up and be like, "It's the Wound Mother! It's the Wound!" And you have probably overwhelmed by paparazzi at this point. You were of like a feral sort of royalty back in your home world, but I don't know that you ever had anything like this with people with adoration and a enthrallment just coming up to speak to you all at the same time, clamoring voices. You can see like scry phones taking like just flash photography in the middle of the day. It's the stupidest, and they're just like everybody just all over you for a second to just be like, "It's the Wound Mother. Hey, what do you plan to do in week 3? Do you blah 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 blah?" And just going off.
She takes a steadying breath and like looks around and like over time she's realized that this is part of the whole part and parcel of being a gladiator, is the accolades, the recognition, and she recalls momentarily a time when she was a child and there had been an arena warrior back in the fort, and she would follow him around like a little duckling, because he was the reigning champion, and he was such an amazing fighter, and so she gets it. She thinking back on that, she understands this level of like feral appreciation of her, and she takes pictures with people, signs the autographs, answers the questions to the best of her ability.
Can you roll me a D10 or a D12? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Hell yeah, a 5. You have actually successfully and another D12 if you don't mind. This one will be the first one's for autographs. The second one is going to be for like photo ops and things that you're doing with folks. 5 and 7. Hell yeah. So you do these different things. If you laughing at Lady Vengeance in Twitch chat. If you give me some time, just help me remember these the 5 and 7, but that is going to actually immediately impact your notoriety. You get experience for every photo op and for every autograph that you do. So I'll tally those up after sesh, but yeah.
I will actually just put these in your DMs.
Bless.
Copy paste. 5 was for photo ops, 7 was for autographs, or reversed.
5 was for autographs, 7 was for photo ops.
There you go.
Bless, thank you. I'm going to pin it in our chat. That way I do not forget.
Oh, yeah, pin it.
All right, awesome.
I haven't pin it. Oh.
You now have a gaggle of people that are just like, oh my god, she came to town. She was so humble about it. Like, she's so intimidating. She's so scary. And then you can't seem to get very many moments of peace lately, and you hear again. Revel in your celebrity while you can, little cat.
She smacks the side of her temple with the palm of her hand, like, shut up, I'm busy.
It seemed to have somehow damaged him a little bit, and he did frustratedly grunt and leave.
She'll actually,
Hmm.
with this gaggle of people, she's kind of catching on that she's not going to get any privacy, so she picks 3 people at random, and she goes, you 3. You will guide me around town. I have not explored it much.
Yeah.
You will take me around and you will tell me about this town. And just forcibly recruits them.
Absolutely. You don't even have to presence roll. Like, you just did all this for everybody. You picked some of your biggest fans, and they're absolutely on board. You can see as you're talking to them that they're actively, like, with permanent marker, like not permanent marker, but like that cotton paint that you do on t-shirts or whatever, and like making custom Hagra shirts, and they turn and just like, oh yeah, no, we can help with that. That's fine. They are so excited. They start showing you around this basically barren town where it's like, it's mostly homes, but there's a pawn shop and a library and this and that. And like, they're all places that the others have been in previous sessions, but Hagra was unable to attend at that time. We will... I'll give you a better recap of like some of the things that you see, because there's nothing really super of value in town. The pawn shop even was like, it should have had goods, but it was recently robbed. The library has books, but I don't know if Hagra reads. And then besides that, there's not really much else going on.
Ooh. So the book thing,
Mm-hmm.
She's not, she can't read. So she looks at one of the fans and she says, I do not know the letters of your language. Can you translate for me?
Oh, absolutely.
We look at signs and tell me what they say in these books?
100%. Yeah, that would be my pleasure. And they're willing to read you whatever the hell that you ask for. And I would say that even through this interaction, that Hagra has probably expanded her vocabulary a good deal from these concise and supportive teachers that you've met. Hell yes.
She pats one on the head, and, after all of this is over, and she goes, you have been a good teacher.
Thank you.
How much would it cost to have you continue teaching me how to read these letters?
Oh, and you see them like visibly shaking. Like, I would never ask a gladiator for money. No. I can just, I would do that pro bono. I could do that for free.
No. That would not make me feel good. I do not wish for free services. I already get so much being a gladiator. You are doing me a service, and
Gosh.
Services must be paid.
I mean,
Is there anything that I could do for you that would be worth the cost of you spending time to teach me how to read?
Well, I'm not really in it for the money. Most of my money I spend throwing back into the arena anyway. I really would just love if you could, next time, you have a victory in the arena, if you could just scream out my name, as like this one goes out to so and so. That's so rude. That's so stupid. I shouldn't even have asked. Like, who does that?
I can do that.
Oh, just like full body shivers.
Oh my god.
So my name is Mandy, and I just I'm hoping to spearhead the effort that is the Wound Mother fan club, and if we can, if you give me that shout out, it's gonna really solidify my place as the head of the fan club. So
Does this fan club have a name?
oh, not yet, but I'm open to ideas. I'm really just starting to recruit. You can see we're in the process of making, well, not the best merchandise, but the first merchandise, and that's what matters.
I am the Wound Mother.
Yeah,
And you are my fan club. Which makes you my cubs. You could call yourself the Wound Cubs.
You can see their knees buckling. They are so weak. That is such a good idea. They're just like, yeah. Oh my god, the Wound Cubs. The Wound Cubs. Guys, throw those shirts out. We're doing new shirts. No. Actually, keep those shirts. Get more shirts, and we'll add on to this. It's just fuck. Lady Vengeance. I'm looking at fucking. God damn it. Y'all are my little bean toes. No, I'm just kidding. No.
They're on display! For free!
Yeah, the Scry Orb's already cornering that market.
God.
A little flash of her toe beans every so often.
But yeah, with that,
Thank you. That was cute.
with that, that's gonna basically wrap up what you've got going on over the week. It's just you've made some great establishments. You've established a fan club. There's people getting merch out. Now you have an obligation to scream out Mandy's name at some point in a match. And we will move to, I believe that brings us to Eartria, unless you have anything else that you want to do. And thank you for DMing that and pinning that, because I was going to do... Thank you. Saving me all the legwork.
I'm going to forget. I'm going to straight up forget.
Straight up. No, that's good shit. Awesome. So then, yeah. Oh, also, Slippy had to bounce. Ika's going to watch, like, some kind of, like, crazy 4-hour rerun of a movie that came out in the early 2000s. I think you might have heard of it, The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So
once or twice.
They picked, like, legendary world builder and language crafter J.R.R. Tolkien over literally me, and, like, yeah, I'm taking that personally. And Ika, if you're watching this, I'm crying tonight. It's your fault.
You lose one super fan, and that's DK.
Yep.
Oh.
No, I could never. Slippy's got too many one-liners. Awesome. So we're going to go to what's the name of the thing? Eartria is the name of the thing. So over your week,
Yes.
what are you going to be working on?
I think she would want to visit Ludo
Okay.
and see if she can get her weapon upgraded.
Okay. I will say, yeah, Ludo actually stays around the arena, so you'll be going into the arena during off hours, but you would see him hammering away at his station on the first floor, just above the basement, but just below the actual arena. And yeah, you walk up to him and he's hard at work, just hammering away and sweating.
Hi, Ludo.
Hello.
I was wondering if you could help me maybe refine my weapon a bit more. I realized it really doesn't do that much damage compared to other people's.
May I see it?
Okay.
And she just sort of like hands him the dagger. Just like,
what can you do?
The blade is dull.
How much to sharpen it?
Free. No charge for gladiator upkeep.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Job. Duty.
Yeah. No, you do a great job.
She's still kind of terrified of Ludo.
Can you make me a presence roll?
So,
If you're trying to hide it, or are you being audibly, like...
Oh, she's
or
definitely
visibly?
trying to hide it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Presence.
she's like,
dang it, I shouldn't have said anything. Okay.
Yeah. He does not notice. He is so locked into his work. Go ahead and add a hope,
Great.
clear a stress if you have any.
Full up. I'm so glad I critted on that.
Your presence is so good, actually. We are going to, this is going to happen. Ludo begins under his big, giant, massive helmet. You can hear him sniffing. Just...
She pulls out like a tissue from her pocket, hands it over.
No. You have a stone. One of you has a stone. Smells of sulfur. Brimstone.
Brimstone?
Fire. Heat. Magma.
She looks down at herself and her mushrooms.
Oh, we just got a new gladiator, and they're made of stone?
No.
You actually will recall on that crit, I'm not going to make you make another roll for that, he's probably residually smelling the ore that is on Slippy's person, that fire ore, that fire eye ore that y'all found in the cave forever ago. He can smell the scent of that element on you, and you haven't even been around it that much, but that's how keen Ludo's senses are to anything that could be considered blacksmithery.
We found this cool, like, fire ore thing. Slippy has it. It's pretty. Do you want it?
It's powerful. It's useful. Tell Slippy to bring. I can imbue weapon. Fire properties.
Fire properties. Got it. Very, very technical. Yeah. I will. I'll definitely ask Slippy. And I'll bring that to you if they're okay with it.
Thank you.
And then
No, thank you.
he takes your blade and begins working on it. And then he will tell you that it will basically be ready. You'll have to come pick it up on the day of the games. It's going to take him some time to refine it the way that he'd like. And yeah.
She'll unequip that, and she'll equip her old dagger.
Nice.
That does even less damage for now.
Yep. Don't get any fights. So awesome.
Wait, actually,
If it does
never
more, I'm
mind.
gonna freak out.
No, it doesn't. It does
Okay.
less. But I had a moment of like, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. So she's like, okay, good. Whew. And then she's gonna kind of go to the market area, and she is going to go in and talk to Becca.
Okay, kick ass. You go up to Becca, and actually, I am gonna just change scene for this because Becca's awesome.
Becca's terrifying.
Becca's
What do you
the
mean?
Becca's the
She looks
fucking
great.
yeah. she,
She's
I don't know.
she's
she's a
petrifying.
fucking menace, bro.
Fun fact.
Oh yeah.
CC immediately is just like, I didn't get to crit against any of my players the other day. I'm critting. I don't care what you say.
Right? Yeah, no shit. You can't take this one away.
Me, counter spells.
Yeah.
I actually got to crit 3 times, but they took 2 of those away, because they were playing well and everything.
I would have taken the third, but
Playing well.
the masochist wanted to be hit, so here we are.
The-
Let me
the sass in that they were playing well, I guess.
I guess. Let me
I
grab.
made myself appear.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that's way better than what I was about to do it myself. Thank you. All right, awesome. So you come in and be like, "Oh, hey, girl, what's up?"
Yeah, Becca, I heard that you wanted to see me. I also have some questions for you.
Oh yeah. What's good in the hood, girl? You
Um,
first. I'll tell you mine in a minute.
Okay, I was wondering, do you think if I gave you like a little vial of poison, you'd be able to recognize what it is?
Oh yeah, 100%. Easy money.
She takes out the vial of poison that was in not Bud, Bodhi. That was in Bodhi's blood,
Mm-hmm.
and hands it over.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to study it a little bit, but let me I God damn it, Bilo. Fucking.
I just saw it too.
I'm dead. So she's gonna look at it. She'll be like, "All right, cool." And you see, like, from under a desk, she pulls out like a tray that has like petri dish in it and starts like cultivating it and looking under a microscope and just like checking it out and looking at it and be like, "Oh fuck! No, I know this."
And Eritrea's like, she's doing the thing where she has her hands like on the edge of the counter, like locked, so she's like peering way over.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's I'm not sure the formal name, but I've recognized it in the past. Schumann was attacked with this stuff back in the day. It's
No way.
irreversible. Yeah. This is yo mama. This is a deadly an extremely deadly toxin that renders damaged area effectively irreparable.
What happens if it's in your bloodstream?
You will become paralyzed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is there anything to counter it? Anything? Or to lessen it? Can you do like a blood transfusion? Like,
There actually might be. It's fucking crazy that you brought me this. It's actually fucking nuts. So, you remember how I wanted to talk to you?
huh?
So you know your mushrooms.
Yeah?
I have a theory, but let's give it a shot. And she's going to pull out a vial in a different drawer and with a little dropper and take out these liquids over the petri dish, and she's going to just take a couple of drops onto it, and you begin to watch a fungal coating begin to spread out as it becomes lively. Just the tiniest little... Oh my god, I can't stop hiccuping. The tiniest little microscopic spores buds of mushrooms spanning out over the length as it begins to grow and cultivate and pull the poison, the toxins in under itself, that it begins to envelop and then becomes like a large mushroomed ball texture with little sprouts all over it. Yep. That's what I thought. I don't know that it completely remove it. You might have to, like, remove it surgically after the fact, but it looks like your mushrooms are capable of healing properties that can at least contain an infection somewhere within the body. I can't control it enough to tell you what location it brings that to, but a medical professional, no doubt, would be able to, perform an incision and get that out of there. But at least this way it collects all the damage into one spot and doesn't allow it to spread throughout the body.
My mushrooms can do that? She kind of like taps on her mushrooms.
Mushrooms, as long as we've known, have been able to create things like penicillin and all sorts of other pharmaceuticals. So yeah, it was a very interesting challenge to go make something that actually healed the world instead of hurt it. And thank you for the samples.
Of course. So, how... If I just give someone, like, a mushroom off of me and have them, like, eat it or something?
Don't do that. That's what I did.
Okay.
And that is whenever I had that crazy trip and was able to see your, past life regression. Don't just give someone that. If you need antidotes, you can always supply me with the toadstools, and then I can dehydrate them, and I extract all the fluids from them. It's the fluid specifically, and then I can take that, dilute it, and cut it with some other solvents of mine, and then we have a very tangible microdose of something that shows you the best possible world that it could be. And in situations where there's toxins and stuff like that, that is the best scenario, because you're near death. It will pull the toxins in a way to preserve, almost like an administered guardian, if you will, something that can protect someone from the inside. It's quite ingenious.
I didn't know that this could grow out of me like that.
One clarifying question. If she, picks off, a mushroom from herself, it does, they grow back, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. She, is like,
Do you think you could make, maybe 2 or 3 vials of the antidote before the match starts?
It took a lot to get this one. It didn't take a lot to get this one. It was just, it took a lot of time to get this one. I can do my best. Give me the samples that you'd like. I would say that one toadstool can basically create 1 potion, so as many as you have to spare. I can try to get you as many before the games, but we're up against a clock, and I also have the job here, so it's completely determinant on when I have the time for it, and I have to expand my workstation to accommodate the influx of orders, if that makes sense.
Of course. Can I have the vial of what's left of that one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And she hands you a vial. It's just like an ounce of liquid. It's an ounce container with just the smallest amount of liquid in the bottom. But honestly, it feels like a couple of drops can do the trick. So while I can probably make you multiple vials, this one should go pretty far depending. Do not do more than at least 3. 3 for the worst case scenario type of poison. Somebody has lost control of all their faculties, etc. Anything less than that, 2 or less. Anything more could cause them to have another bad trip. So it's very important that you administer carefully. And it has to be on the back of the tongue, so that way it's ingested regardless. And yeah, you should be fine.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll give you 2. And maybe you can, experiment with some of the other poisons to see if they do anything against those too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll continue my research. This has been quite the intellectual challenge.
And she's gonna kind of come around so that Becca can snip off whichever mushrooms she thinks look the best to use.
Nice. And she will. She is going to just see like the most healthiest one. She was like, honestly, and she's clipping just a couple of them off. You don't feel a thing. I mean, you feel the sensation of it being clipped, but there's no pain. It'd be the same as like if someone has a wad of your hair and they're clipping off the ends. Like technically, you can kind of feel that there's a sensation of someone grabbing at your head, but clips it off. Yep, this is exactly what I need. Also, did we lose a chrysanthemum?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. That's fair. I did not see that for 4 minutes. Awesome. Yeah. So, that said, you're able to, get that done. They snip that and they're like, okay, yeah, I'll get to work on these as soon as I can. And,
Thank you. And she's gonna give Becca a quick hug.
she's absolutely going to hug you back. And you're still not okay with me, like, ingesting this as a drug, right? Just double checking.
I mean, I would rather you not, but you are doing such great work.
It's mostly...
maybe I'll think about it.
It just feels so akin to Gustav's magic, and I really want to understand it better, and I can't do it without being firsthand and self-experimentation. It's half of what got me to be the researcher that I am today. So, I'm not doing it for a creepy, I want to taste your skin reason. Lord knows, I wouldn't do Lorenzo like that. Oh my god, I'm such a flipperty-jibbit. Anyways, I would like to, just be able to try to, better understand the trip, if you will.
I also want to understand Gustav's magic. I definitely want to talk to him at some point, but I don't think I'll have time before the games.
It's so hard finding him in and out of clients. He's so busy. I think of all of our attractions, that's probably the most.
Does not surprise me at all. Thank you. I gotta get some other stuff done, but thank you.
Absolutely.
Just gonna rush out.
Sweet.
Tell Lorenzo I said hi.
I absolutely will. He will be super happy to hear that. Oh my god, there I go again. You are headed to...
Headed to the crab shack, unfortunately.
Hell yeah. If you want to drag yourself
Yeah.
back into scene. I didn't know you could do that, but that makes my life so much easier.
Yep.
You see him nodding off, Triple X jug in his hand.
She sighs.
Miles.
Fucking comes to life. What? Oh. Oh. It's you again, the mushroom?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have some really important questions for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I got several.
All right, cool. That's great. We'll exchange.
Okay.
You said a ghost left a map for me.
Yeah.
Can you describe that ghost in detail? Did it say anything? What did it look like?
Ghosts? You ain't never seen a ghost before, or it's like, it's just
No?
mostly a ghost is what it is. They said, so, one, they said mushrooms. And then they gave me the paper. They said, mushroom girl, here's the paper. Make sure they have them that paper. And I said, okay, Mr. Ghost. And they said, you should really stop drinking all this much. But this kind of bodes well for my such and such and such.
Bodes well for what?
They're such and such and such. I can't
That's
remember.
what we said?
That's not what they said. They said there's some kind of fucking something. Can you make me an instinct reaction roll?
Yeah. Oh, apparently if I drag myself, I have to reopen my thing. I did not realize that.
That's weird.
Instinct.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm loving it. I'm just kidding. Sounded like the
dun.
McDonald's theme.
Oh,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
okay. And any possible experience I could add to this, or not really?
Mm-mm.
Like, I don't know what this is for.
Nope.
Okay.
22 with hope. It clicks with you. Alcohol's a type of poison.
Wait, Miles.
Uh-huh. Mm.
I have something that I think you're gonna love the taste of.
No. Come on
Close your
now.
eyes. Open your mouth.
Last time I did this, I'm gonna. All right, nah. It was a good time. I'm gonna embrace the change, and he's gonna close his eyes and open his mouth.
She is going to carefully uh pour out one tiny little drop um on the back of his tongue and then stand back in case he like explodes or something. She's not sure
Yeah.
this is gonna work.
You do, and it hits him, and then instantly he's like, Wait, what? Oh my god. The sense of clarity is overwhelming. Where even am I? My crab shack, it looks so dirty. It looks so unkept. What is happening? I feel like I've
Miles,
been in
you
a
drink-
stupor for decades.
Miles, you drink constantly.
What? Well, yeah, I'm thirsty a lot.
Alcohol doesn't help thirst. Water helps your thirst.
What? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
You fresh water here,
And she's gonna like find wherever he keeps the water and like bring him some.
drink this.
Oh god. Oh, you can almost like visibly see his skin hydrating as he's still like weathered and becoming like not lizard man for a little bit. Oh,
He ages by 20 years.
yeah. I feel so much better. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, so you remember me, right? Mushroom Girl, Eritrea?
Yeah, absolutely, explicitly. You were almost being forced in honor to Palmer, but you were squeezing a papaya. I remember everything. Like, there's so much that happened in so little time over all these decades, and it's all flooding back. I can't even. Oh, when was I lifted? I was lifted. I was lifted to work. I was lifted by whom? The Netherglades, Madame Maltilda. And then I escaped. I
What?
moved away. I moved here. Oh my God! All of this doesn't
How
make
did you
it. Huh?
how did you escape? What?
Oh, I ran away. I found a boat. I found a vessel. I left. This was before the big beings, the armed guard, the things that the naval militia that's out at the sea. I was able to. You can see that he is being overwhelmed with his own clarity right now. You're not even sure all the way that you can trust 100% what he's saying, but it does sound the most clear that he's ever sounded.
Okay, Miles,
Hmm.
take some deep breaths. Have a few more sips of water.
Okay.
This is good.
He
This
instinctually
is
reaches
good.
for his moonshine jug.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Water.
fuck.
Water.
All right, water. Yeah, sure. He grabs the water. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That actually is refreshing. I feel healthier for having done that.
You actually look a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Um, uh, there was a ghost that came to you,
Okay.
or something.
Yes.
You said someone came and left a map for me. Can you tell me more about that?
It was like this figure. They were floating. That's the only I said ghost. They didn't identify themselves as a ghost. But like, what else can you expect? It's a floating spectral visage, like a foresty dark green almost, seemingly cloaked in in like a shawl, like a cloak, a hooded cloak type thing, like a singular tie string around, almost like robes, but floating above the ground. And they showed up and they handed me this and told me I needed it to make sure I get it to the shielded shroom, the mushroom girl, a newly lifted.
Okay. Did they walk up to you, or did they appear out of nowhere?
They drifted out of nowhere, I would say. They came over the canopy of my shop. So, like, I didn't see where they came from, but they just drifted in from above.
Okay, and you were telling me like what they said. That make sure I have the map and that you should stop drinking, but it actually bodes well for something.
It bodes well for their common goal. That's what he
Common
said.
goal.
Yeah. I don't know if that means they're working with someone else, but
Are they working with me? Is that the someone else?
I mean, I couldn't possibly know. Besides being in a stupor at the time, I feel like
How big were they?
not large, not small, pretty average-sized beings. Maybe a little bit like more elongated because of their spectral ethereal form, but
Um, I question, was their voice really raspy and creepy and maybe a little bit giggly?
no, it was refined and eloquent, uh, wizened and knowledgeable. It sounded like a voice you could trust, almost like a teacher or something to that effect.
Okay. Can Eritrea make like a knowledge check to see if this matches with anybody that she can think of that she has encountered on this isle?
1000%. Go for it.
Cool. And this is the first time I get to use this, that I have, because I'm loreborn, I have advantage on rolls that involve history, culture, politics, or a person
Let's
of
go.
this
Hell
place.
yes.
So, very excited.
I'm so
This is gonna be, this is probably gonna end up being, no, I'm not gonna say it. This is gonna be a great roll.
It is. The DC is 16, heads up.
Okay. I guess Clue Finder won't really do anything, will it?
I would say
Not.
that
I'm gathering clues in
you're
my
gathering
mind.
clues. That's kind of where, like, I feel like it does. I think it does.
Ooh,
23
okay.
with fear. You succeed. It dawns on you. The terrifying pit of your stomach feeling is that you realize that he's describing, almost verbatim, the scries themselves that you saw in the Emperor's chamber.
Shit.
And
Okay.
that being a pit drop moment for you where you're like, wait, why would they be working with me and not telling Josh, the Emperor? And that's the fear aspect of that. And just for shits and giggles, mark a stress.
Just for shits and giggles,
Just for shits and
you're
giggles.
stressed.
I need to be more aggressive with my fear. Because I'm at max fear. I can't gain anymore, so I have to, like, output that somewhere.
There's the Emperor. Well, this actually is very interesting considering, like, the scries would have known that the scrying orbs went down, but they decided not to do anything about it.
That's a valid
You
deduction.
know?
So, okay. Um, ow, what the fuck? Okay. Um,
The
thank you,
plot.
Miles. Um, this
Yeah.
is great information. Uh, if you have any other information that you can now recall, whether it's the beings in the sea or anything about the Emperor or uh, LifeLock in general, just
If I'm being
I'm
honest,
all ears.
I'm confident that you are. I'm I'm very disappointed in myself right now. I would like some time to rethink a lot of the actions of my life. And maybe we can do this another time. But I've been inebriated for decades, and I feel like there's a lot of work that I should have been doing that I have let flounder. There are people that I'm supposed to be in contact with. There are people that I care about back home that on the Netherglades that I should be in touch with, and I haven't upkept with any of that. I'm positive I haven't. And if I have, how intelligible was it? I kind of need some time to myself, if you don't mind.
Of course. She kind of like puts a gentle hand on his shoulder and it's just like, maybe just be aware that maybe there's something in your memories that spurred you to drink, and it's really important that you face it with confidence and you don't turn to a vice again.
I I think you're right. Um, Here, if you could do me a favor, um, and he hands over his moonshine jug. This thing doesn't go empty. Um, it forever is filled with alcohol. Uh, I don't want this. I don't want it around me. It'll make me too weak. If you could just, maybe it's a gift for someone else who can handle it. I don't know, but
I actually have just the person in mind.
okay,
Um,
perfect,
got it.
awesome.
Um,
Well, thanks a lot for whatever you did to help me, and I'll definitely make some time to reach out to you whenever I have some more concise recollection of my past.
that sounds good.
Awesome. Then yeah,
And she's torn because she's like, she really needs notoriety, but she's like, I should really get to Bodhi as soon as I can. So those are the two things that she wants to do.
that's valid. I will say that we're running a little low on time with the notoriety front, but that will be something that I want to make sure that you have siloed time for in the future to help you get like a leg up with other folks. But
Yeah. I still don't have a super fan.
yeah. And you're owed one, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I've been owed one for a while.
That's okay. I forget shit too terribly. To be fair, this superfan is more just like a title that you have that allows you the capacity to then have a fan group. Um,
That's-
so you
We'll
have
say
one,
that she like
but they have been in the
goes
shadows,
through
and you
town.
haven't been. Oh,
Yeah.
what's up?
Well, I can just say that she like goes through town and tries to engage with some people, just get like a little bit, but then she's like sprinting back to Bodhi.
That's fair. I will say that I swear to God, I just remembered, but you have a super fan. You're just not aware of it yet. Um,
Oh, okay.
So they
I
do
wouldn't know.
exist. Yeah, no. So you have a super fan, and it's going to be revealed at a point in history. In future history.
What?
In future
Okay.
history. It's no. You idiot! You don't
Are
know how to
you
talk.
drunk? Can I take your moonshine jar?
No, and no.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. No. I'm a blacksmith, and I'm a blacksmith. Or locksmith. God damn it, I always ruin that joke. Anyways, you said you were running into Bodhi, right? I'm desperately trying to save myself.
I'm
Awesome.
a blacksmith and a blacksmith.
Yeah, that's not the right words. Never mind. So you do that, you go to the Gladiator Island, move the ribbon here, boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
you're back
this is
in.
the last thing.
You're gonna head, actually, I'm gonna move you just into the neutral house.
Yep.
Sick. So you go there. Bodhi's all strung up on the table. We're gonna say he's on the table. Moon's still watching over him. Oh, welcome back.
All right. I think I have a cure. It will not totally a cure, but something that will prevent the poison from continuing to go through your body. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
Do it. You see Bodhi's almost incapable of responding. Like, he's just groaning and in pain. And his limbs are locked up. He can't move.
So it's gotten worse.
Yeah. It has gotten seemingly worse, but you know that from the last thing that you did, you stopped it from spreading. But because you stopped it from spreading, it allowed it to stagnate where it existed currently.
Okay.
She's gonna be like, okay, Bodhi, open your mouth.
And you see Moon
I'm
come
gonna
up, and
give
she's
you some
actually
drops.
she's gonna open his mouth because he physically can't.
She is going to administer 2 of the drops.
2 of the drops. You see him begin to writhe, but his body's moving, but it's writhing, and he's fighting. You see, it almost looks like a backlog of physical activity that he was trying to do that's finally catching up and getting to do, so he's doing every action at once, and he is just flailing and seizing about, and Moon's trying to pin him down by the shoulders.
Irritry will help try to pin him down, I
And
guess.
you do. You successfully are able to like hold him a little bit in place. Moon is going to place a stick in his mouth to keep him from clenching his jaw too hard, as he's just like thriving flat. Then eventually, as some seconds pass, the thrashing begins to lessen and lessen and lessen until his body is fully fatigued and limp. Unlike before, it was still, but it was rigid. Now it is limp and relaxed. And you can see him breathing heavily. And he says, I feel a little bit better now. Will you please get that stick out of my mouth? Oh, sorry, love. And Moon takes the stick out of his mouth. I'm sorry. Thank you, guys. And he coughs. I definitely feel better. What the fuck was that?
Irritry is going to, because she's very short, she's just going to climb onto the table and, like, kind of look over Bodhi's, like, body. Where were the, like, points of impact of this?
You
poison?
see stab wounds around his torso, his arms, like lacerations on his arms and his thighs. A bunch of things where it looks like he took a bunch of points of damage. They have started to heal, but
Right.
that's the point of entry was kind of all over. Anywhere that seemed locked up is where he was hit.
Okay, Bodhi,
Yeah.
you're gonna be okay.
Okay.
It's at some point you will need to consult a doctor, to do some surgeries to remove what I just gave you that sort of, contained the poison and kept it from hurting your body. But just having that in you isn't gonna hurt you. Just know that at some point you'll have to get those removed.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. I have a friend who's a doctor at the on the Midgate Isle. He's actually one of the other gladiators. He's he's scheduled to fight Eden this week. So I'll talk to him. He knows what he's doing.
All right. She's kind of gonna look at Bodhi and look at Moon, and then kind of scooch her way to the edge of the table and like lean in to whisper to Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the old gladiator Schumann?
Oh, peripherally, yes. I'm familiar with his rise and fall.
Poison that stopped him from healing is the same poison that Bodhi got.
So the Netherglades are behind this. They're the only ones I know who administer that toxin.
The thing is, I think the Midgates are also in on it. Because those things that were thrown that had the poison on them, they had notes written from Jito.
You're sure?
I'm not 100% sure. The thing I am sure about is that the notes that were attached to them were in Jito's handwriting. I can't be sure that he's the one that threw them. Or, well, I mean, I can't be sure that the poison and the intent came from him, but his handwriting was there. Whether he has anything to do with it or not, I don't know, but I don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to be really careful around him.
Interesting. Yes, we shouldn't take any chances. Jito is scheduled to fight. You're fighting Jito. You and Slippy.
We are.
And Domingo. They are a formidable duo. Honestly, incredibly pleasant people, considering they're neutrals. It's very it's concerning is what it is. That they might be involved in this.
And they might not even know that they're involved in this. I don't know. There's just so much to digest and figure out. But if you guys come across a poison that seems to do whatever that was, come find me, okay?
Yeah. No, absolutely, yes. This antidote that you have, do you mind if I ask where you got it?
I trust you, but I'm honestly a little bit afraid to share that information with anybody.
I understand. You don't have to. It was if you were comfortable. I, probably more than most on this isle, understand the sanctity of discretion and knowledge. I'm keen to compare notes one day, but
yes.
I'm not in a rush to earn that trust.
And if for some reason you can't find me, go to the spa.
Very well.
Take good care of him. He'll be okay.
Bodhi he passed out. He got his few words out, but now that his astrophied muscles can relax, he is just completely zonkered. I will. I hate him and I love him and I don't know what I'd do without him.
She smiles at that. She kind of just like pets Bodhi's leg or like whatever is hanging off like this part of the table.
For sure.
And it's like, it'll be okay. And then she is going to go talk to Hagra, but we can do that next time.
Yeah, we are definitely coming up on time for our typical viewing limit. No. This was all important exposition that needed to happen. It's just a matter, and everybody else, like, there were things I was expecting other people to do that they didn't do that could have taken just as much time. So, that said, we can totally call it here. We'll pick up with Eartria coming back to the Face House to talk to Hagra, or even meeting up in town, rather, since that's where Hagra left off. That would be a fun way to like start it off with you earning some notoriety. But we are coming up on the 3.5 hour mark of big ups for us. And this was super fun. I actually loved getting all the lore drops out there and getting, unspooling that red thread.
Yeah. No, this felt real good for me because I was like, I want to talk to all these people. So.
I've been waiting. I know that these have been bullets on your list for a while now, and we always have to get them in chunks of time when we can. But you're asking all of the right questions, and that's going to really help the story unfold in front of everyone. But thank you, chat, for being here. Thank you, both of yous, for sticking around. Hagra, I really appreciate you. Your real name is Bilo. Bilo, I appreciate you being around for the aspect, even though it was all like Eartria spotlighted. But like,
hey,
just know
I am here to support everybody's spotlight, not just my own.
Hell yeah. All I know
If
is
I
that
if
I'm
I leave
excited.
early, I miss the story. So
That's fair. That's fair. And that's where the other two are going to be a little bit out of the loop, and that's narratively okay. But used tos, appreciate y'all sticking around through the thing. Teddy had to go take care of snow shoveling business, and that's totally fair because on account of we're dealing with climate change actively. So, yay! That's why we come to the scape, to the wholesome
Yep.
world of Crits-N-Giggles. That said, love you, chat. Love you, players. We're going to say our final bye-byes. Not until after. I have forgotten to say February 5th. Mark the date. It starts the next set of 3 shots
Woo!
where we will have the love ship going on with our notorious and biggest booster, Lady Vengeance, is going to be a member at this table, which is fucking hype. Below, CC, they are going to be there as well, and we'll have a 4th new face that y'all have not seen at the C&G table yet. So that's going to be fun. But it's going to be an unhinged... it's going to be terrible. It's going to be all the worst people competing for love, which is like the whole thing. The theme, if it had to be summed up in 2 words, is red flag. Because that is what they're trying to earn, is the red flag of love. So, this is going to be fucking nuts. I'm so ready for it. But that said, do we have a raid target?
I didn't look quickly enough.
Me neither,
so
and that's okay. We can just not have
No.
one today. Okay, no raids today. We are going to do
Okay.
our typical babaya and call it an evening. All right. Babaya!
Babaya!